Alright, so it looks like I managed to get things straightened out with the stream on YouTube, finally, after several rounds of troubleshooting. It looks like everything is finally functioning to acceptable standards. So with that said, we're gonna get cracking into the stream here in just a second, guys. Thanks for being here and bearing with me while I was figuring out all that complete garbage. All right, so sorry about the delay on getting everything started on that round. This was probably one of the more troublesome troubleshooting situations that I've run into in a while, actually. I think I might have figured out what's been causing it all of this time, though, every time it's ever happened, which it doesn't do it. It only does it like maybe like 1 in 5 streams on YouTube. But I think I might have figured out what it was. I'm cautiously optimistic about that, but we'll see. If it was, great. Maybe we'll never have to deal with that problem again. It at least with what I just did, it fixed it over there on YouTube this time around. So we'll see. There's a good possibility that I might have this rounded out, but we'll see. If it comes back during the stream on YouTube, I'm just gonna say the hell with it and let the YouTube stream lapse out for the night, because I'm tired of dealing with troubleshooting. Life is already so damn stressful as it is. I don't need more by troubleshooting while I'm supposed to be live. This is why, you know, I always start it with the 10-minute timer in the event that anything crazy is going on. And then on this one, it ended up being double. Like, I mean, I think I started a few minutes ahead of 9 o'clock. I think I started at like 8:55 or something like that. And here it is, 9:22. You know, it took me 25 minutes basically to get everything going with those problems. It's absolutely just ridiculous. It shouldn't be like that, but it is what it is. All right, anyways, let's take a look really quick and see who's already live in the chat. Thanks for being here over on the Twitch side, guys. Looks like there's a little bit less over on the YouTube side tonight, but that's okay. The YouTube side got a little bit punished because technical difficulties that I never get. This specific problem is never a problem on Twitch, but it's like 1 in 5 a problem on YouTube for some reason. I don't understand why. So what's coming first, a TH stream without difficulties or Dendro? Nice, Drift. Nice. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. We'll see. Klee is a guy making them. All right, so we are going to be doing some initial testing with Mona, with the Kagura's Verity tonight, and I'm going to be running the team that I've put together for this purpose. Now this is like a completely different team than I used to use with Mona. Those of you who you know, watched the streams way back in the day, I used to use Diluc with a Wolf's Gravestone, Klee just for pyro setting, and Jean is just a healer and a attack speed buffer. And while there may still be compelling reasons for me to put Viridescent Venerer on Jean and try her out in this group, for now I have Venti in that role with Bennett and Xiangling. So I still have the pyro res in this team. I have Bennett's buff, which is something I never used to have. And then obviously I still have Viridescent Venerer from Venti. So it should be interesting. So we'll kind of go from there on that. Angel of Darkness Gaming asks, can you rate my account on EU? It's very possible that I may start doing account ratings in the near future. In fact, I might get into one tonight because during the last stream, one of my viewers over on Twitch submitted an account review request that I haven't gotten around to doing yet. So if there's time tonight, Akaran, I see that you're here, so we'll do that tonight as well if there's time. For players who are in EU, I don't think you need a different client to log in on the EU servers, I don't think. But I'm not exactly sure how best to do that. It might be one of those things where it might be easier for me if I just had like a screen share thing through Discord for that kind of thing. But under, I think, most circumstances, usually the account reviewer or the person who I'm getting that review from would just feed me their information. I'd log into their account and then do the review from there. But yeah, Akaran, that was 6-7 days ago now. Yeah, it's been a few days. I've been so busy. Like I pretty much went into cave dwelling time so that I could finish my theory, or at least part one of the theory, and then I've had the last few days of other stuff going on the side that resulted in quite a lot of work for me as well. So I've got all of that going on. So yeah, I'll be quiet, Paimon. But yeah, so I'm cautiously optimistic to be getting back onto channel work tomorrow so I can continue working on the next part of that theory, because I still got a lot of work to do and a lot of ideas to explore within it to kind of finish the completed thought, although most of that theory was whole enough on its own anyways. Yeah, Tal, yeah, most of the time it's just you log into somebody else's account under most circumstances it is. The water can be lowered underneath the thundering manifestation. You never knew. Oh yeah, I did that a long time ago. I forget exactly what you had to do to make that happen, but yeah, it's like if you teleport to the top of that, it's super deep. It goes so far down, you're like falling forever. Join the non-believers. Join the non-believers. Akaran with the reference from my last video. Paimon to Peanut. Can you read me over? Just do one puzzle. Oh yeah, I think was it the puzzle that was around the base of it? Because there was like a whole bunch of those like square puzzles that were underneath it. Okay, yeah. I can't, it's been a while since I did it because I did it really like early on. So like within a few days of Sarai coming out. All right, so let's get to the main window here. All right, so Mona using Kagura's Verity. So to those of you who have not yet rolled this weapon, I have been using this weapon with my Mona pretty much all week. And I actually really like having this weapon on her. I have no problem benching it off of my, taking the Skyward Atlas that she's had on her for a long time. And if I'm honest, like Skyward Atlas had this kind of annoying tick of popping your Stellaris bubbles too early sometimes, which could get kind of frustrating if you're using Mona as a primary, which I always have. Whenever, or a preferred to use her as, so like that was a problem for me. So now that I'm not using Mona in that way anymore, I think, or not dealing with the Skyward Atlas, that is a problem that went away. Mona cannot really make I don't think she can actually make great use of Kagura's Verity of its add-on skill. Just, full disclosure, because of the way her E works compared to that of Yae Miko. However, again, for the last year and a half, I've been using Skyward Atlas, which if I could have toggled off that weapon skill, I would have toggled it off and just kept using that weapon for its stats alone a year and a half ago, just to make it stop popping my Stellaris. So this is essentially that, but with a hell of a lot more crit damage. So overall, it puts my Mona stats at 52.4 crit rate and 241 crit damage. I would love it if I had a little bit more crit rate on this, but this is where the build is sitting right now. I don't really want to take a big dive on crit rate just yet. Now, I may at some point in the future, and you'll see why in a moment, why I have not changed this, because I want to show you what has built up this character to this point. So she is on 4-piece Heart of Depth as the primary bonus. This is the set I would recommend on anybody if you're trying to build Mona as a primary. The feather is 10.1% crit rate, 13.2 crit damage, a little bit of elemental mastery. Elemental mastery does add to vaporized damage, so that's not a bad thing to have. Mona obviously gets additional hydro bonus scaling off of her energy recharge. So here's another bonkers one: 7% crit rate, 20% crit damage, and 9% energy recharge. I don't think this one touched the defense at all while rolling. She's using an attack sans. You don't want to overstack energy recharge. I did math on this a long time ago, back at like 1.0, 1.1 era. She has a point in ER where it becomes diminished returns. If you stack it too high, you'll just stop getting a bonus to the damage. Using an ER sans in this slot produces that exact problem, so you will actually see less damage if you're using her as a primary. So attack sans, 9.7% ER, 11.7 crit damage, 10.1% crit rate again. Over here on the hydro bonus, Goblet, which is actually onset, virtually unheard of. 6.2 crit rate, 18% crit damage, 11% energy recharge. I think this one did hit defense once on the way up. And then the circlet is the main reason why I've not wanted to replace, to change it to crit rate. Or change it to crit rate, because this crit damage circlet rolled really dumb stats for her, which is 14% crit rate, 9.1% energy recharge. It only hit crit rate and energy recharge throughout the process of leveling this circlet. So it's just, this is a ridiculous artifact. It just is. And I've not been able to justify replacement of this artifact. Now, those of you, again, who have been, following me from the beginning know Mona has been my favorite character in the game a long time. I love Hydro Mages. It's something I've always been drawn to in every game I've ever played. So Mona being one of the release characters, I was drawn to it out of the gate. So this is what I built for, with a focus on crit rate, crit damage, and energy recharge. I feel like these stats all rolled really good. So it is, at this point, like, she is well beyond the point of like min-max. Like, it's very hard for me to find replacement artifacts for this character now. Even, like 6, 8, 9 months ago, she had primarily, I think I've only changed like one of these artifacts over this period of time. So we'll see how things will go from here. A lot of the times whenever I do get better artifacts, whatever Mona was using just bumps to my child, who is slowly getting better artifacts over time because of that, because he just gets hand-me-downed the remainder of those. But so yeah, you can see why I've built up this way and why she works the way she does. I'm going to get into running the character the way she does, but what I will, or the way I do with this party comp. But what I will say, and it might be a little, like, we'll see how long it takes me to actually spin it up to make it do it. I have seen, and I am not kidding, and I'm sure we'll see it here, non-Stellaris vaporize 75k damage charge attacks with her with this weapon. 75k. I can't think of a whole lot of characters who can produce 75k charge attacks. 75k. So you're gonna see it while I'm doing this. It's not gonna happen every time. I have to do things in exactly the right order. Those are non-Stellaris. I want to say I got a Stellaris one in, and it was like 200,000 on a charge attack. And I was like, oh, okay, this is ridiculous. 75k is relatively replicatable. So, Kagura's Verity, in my eyes, I am going to be getting a second one tonight for my Mona. This is happening. I had a feeling that that this weapon was going to open up new opportunities for this character, and I was right, it does. So there's that. Your Hu Tao doesn't do 75k charged attacks, yeah. Oh, I mean, here's the thing, though. Hu Tao, like, character, there's still something to be said for characters that can produce high damage charge attacks, like Hu Tao, like, Ganyu. These kind of characters who can do that, or even Raiden Shogun, Eula. These, like, your average hyper carries can do that without reaction damage. Ito is another good example, Aether. Thank you. They can do that without reactions. Mona requires a reaction to do that. That's what Xiangling's here for. Because, when using or utilizing Guoba, he's constantly reapplying the status change, so I can continually shoot in between those to keep getting the vaporize, which is one of those things where I was like, okay, you can actually work this timing. So there is that. So other characters you can get really high, like I said, you can get those without those kind of reactions. She requires that, but I mean, still, it's replicatable. So I'm gonna stop talking about it and let's just get into it. Let me make sure. Now you guys will have to let me know if the game sounds are actually loud enough that you can hear everything. I think they're probably good. Probably, but we'll see. Another thing I will point out is because you're using the 4-piece Heart of Depth, or because I'm using it, you know, the whole like Mona animation cancel is not something that you utilize with this kind of build. If you're using that, you need to actually fire off her E in order to get that buff, and with the animation cancel, I do not believe you get that benefit. So because, you know, ordinarily with the animation cancel, you have to wait for her to raise her arm on the 4th attack and cancel it with the E really fast and then keep firing it. So it's like, and then you can just skip it and then you can keep going like that. But if you accidentally, you know, drop it, then you're out of luck for another 10 seconds and you can't replicate it. Now, she can kind of go machine gun, which is great, but you don't because, you know, with 4-piece Heart of Depth, you lose that benefit. So if you were wanting to extract better benefit from that, you might want to consider going to like 2-2 or something like that, so that you're not, you know, reliant on her E for damage. Now that said, her E actually does do reasonable damage, and mine is at 10 7 10. I'm actually meaning to get this to 8 at some point soon. Actually, I might do it right now if I actually have enough of those books on hand to do it. Let's take a look really quick, and then I'll get into to doing things here. I don't think I do. I don't think I have any of those books on hand, but let's see. No, actually might. No, I've only got 2 of those, and I don't have any to make into the gold ones, so no, I don't. All right. You're currently trying to become a Lisa main. Oh, ouch. All right, anyways, so let's we'll go out to Jaren Island first. Like I said, I got to work on the ordering of some of the attacks. It all has to be done in a pretty precise order. You're not going to be able to really get the max of the vaporize until after her E actually disappears, unless you leave the lure somewhere outside of the targetable range of the enemy that you're going to be attacking, which is kind of one of the weird things about how this character ends up working like that.
Let's get down to business. Bubba, get them. Boom. I'm going in.
Oh, cool. Well, he fell off down there and ruined it immediately, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Those were non-vaporize, and non-Veritas and Venered. So you can see already 27k non-vapor, non-Venerer just standing in Bennett's buff on its own, already pretty high. So let's do this one in a slightly different order.
Let's play. Nice and spicy.
Oh, I gotta get my Bennett burst back. 42k without Bennett's burst, so you can see again there's more room for growth already. This weapon is a huge stat stick like the Homa, good on most, best on a few. Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. A huge stat stick indeed. All right, let's see if I can just pop that. 32 without any additional buff on that one as well. All right, well, he's just standing in a puddle of water now, so I'm not going to be able to test much at all on him. He moved out of it. Oh, that free 19 was her C2 proc. But as you can see, like, sometimes it's even hard to test for high damage because she's just killing everything so fast. Let's see. Is there any lore in the weapons description? There is lore in the weapons description. Page didn't refresh when it went live again, so I missed the first 15 minutes. Oh no. Well, that's garbage. Sorry about that, Warpaint. All right, so let's see if I can get these guys dragged into this stuff. Okay, well, they're all just gonna die to this. And let's see if I can get... see if I can get a... Nah, that's gonna be weird. Nah. Well, whatever. They all died super fast again, anyways. But let's go up here. Some of these little build-ups can get weird, but I mean, still, this party just kills everything really fast anyway, so it almost doesn't matter. All right, so just a quick tap and then swirl. Oh, cool. I'll just chase you down with that then. 76 04 was it 76049? You can see it right there. That was a 76k critical attack. It like absolutely ridiculous. Like that, those critical attacks for a charged hit, non-Stellaris, go well beyond what I had hopes of seeing this character produce in this fashion. So I am more than pleased with that as a result. That was a Stellaris pop. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that didn't crit. Oh well. And just a quick 54 on the back. Like, it's really not hard to produce the numbers. It really isn't. So as you can see, like, Mona with a Kagura's Verity doesn't play around. Like, this weapon is very powerful. If any of you were teetering with whether or not that weapon might be worth it, if you are somebody who wants to try, you know, Mona maining or using Mona as a primary DPS for fun, you will definitely get good value out of it. So, you know, or if you were just considering, you know, even if you're, you know, a free-to-play player, if you had the extra primos to consider doing it, it's a good weapon. It's absolutely comparable to Staff of Homa for some characters. Kagura's Verity is kind of on that level. The only downside is a character like Mona cannot really maximize the added stats from, or the added benefit of the side bonus, but it's not really, like I said, I had been using Skyred Atlas on Mona for a long time, and I wish that I could just toggle that bonus off. So, like, for me to not have maximum use of that bonus is not a problem, particularly when the amount of stats that I'm getting off the weapon are this high. So I really wanted to do some good testing with it to see if it would be worth it. It appears that it is. So I am definitely going to be moving forward with getting a second one, because my other issue was I didn't want to have to cage match Mona and Miko every time I wanted to actually put that thing to use. There's an 82,000 in there. I didn't want to like cage match the two of them every time I wanted to use one of them. Like, oh, okay, let's see if Miko or Mona gets to use the Kagura's Verity today. So it's one of those things where I definitely, I'm gonna be getting a second one. And I had said for a long time, if they ever added a crit damage weapon to Mona, I would be or a crit damage weapon to the game in the 5-star catalyst category, that I would be testing Mona heavily with it to see what kind of damage I can produce under a replicatable environment. This to me is a practical team that you can use in the overworld. I haven't taken it to the Spiral Abyss, so I don't know what it'll perform like there. It may still do well there, and I might actually mess with that some tonight just to see. But the problem is that two of the characters in this team would be taking away from my my Raiden Shogun comp, so I would probably only test it after I do the clearing, because you know, they're characters that I use under other circumstances, and that you know, my Raiden Shogun comp has been completely infallible for a long time, so I don't really want to dissect one comp that I know works for one that might not while I'm actually trying to clear things. So we'll see how that ends up going. And then I do have another good secondary comp already anyways that I can bring in. But yeah, I mean, if everybody wants me to try it, I could be convinced to try it for a little bit and see. But we'll kind of go from there. I'm going to try some of the enemies over here and kind of see what happens with these. You have every single standard 5-star that's not Mona. Oof. You'd like to wait, you got like you'd like to try what? You'd like to try Mona if you have oh that sucks. You felt that for so many months into the game. Yeah. So Warpaint, you did eventually get Mona then, yeah? Me with Hu Tao and Zhejiang over my Homa. Yeah, so that's what I think a lot of people do is, you know, they bounce back and forth those weapons, you know, with Zhongli and Homa. I think a lot of people cage match those characters to see who's gonna get the access to the good weapon for the day, that kind of thing. I think that, what is this? This is Kagura's Verity would now be, I think, the third weapon that people might be cage matching, because there's Homa, there's the Jade Cutter, which is also on this level, and then now the Kagura's Verity. So these are all weapons that are really, really, really good. Fortunately, you know, when I was rolling for Kagura's Verity, and really, I mean, if we're considering that, like, usually they don't do us any favors with these weapon banners. Like, I'm the first to admit, like, the weapon banners are usually kind of there's usually one good weapon and one bad. Both of these weapons are really good, so either of those are great drops to receive, because the Jade Cutter is a really good weapon too. So yeah, it's kind of hard to go wrong with either, if I'm completely honest about it. All right, let's see. This is a non-Heart of Depth run. Or, yeah, I did not fire Heart of Depth, and it was 65k. And I haven't even tried it with a Guoba buff on, honestly. Like, that's another thing I could probably draw more damage from. Oh, Guoba just gonna kill that thing with her E running on it. Let's see, just got Mona on my second account on the standard banner along Kagura's Verity. I may raise Mona, but I don't own Venti. Well, here's the thing, is you can still replicate this, and might I add, you might be able to replicate this a little bit better if you do a little bit of rearrangement. So something I've also been considering is pairing a different a character like, instead of Venti, Sucrose with Thrilling Tales, for instance, would add another buff on top of this. So we're talking with Thrilling Tales and Veritas and Venerer, I could probably boost this damage even more. In fact, let's find out. I have those things. I can just take Venti's Veritas and Venerer set and throw it on Sucrose and see if I can fire it with the Thrilling Tales that I have on my Kokomi. So let's see what happens. Let's change. I've been meaning to actually properly build Sucrose for a long time. Oh, she's already got a 4-piece Venerer set. I've just never enhanced it, so I actually don't have to steal anything from her because I don't care about her damage right now anyways. It's not about her. It's about the other characters. Where is that damn thing? It's gotta be around here somewhere. There it is. Sorry, Kokomi. I gotta steal this for a minute. All right. So there is that. So Sucrose will give, you know, like a lot of different buff opportunities from this, which could also be, you know, this is another way. Like, this is literally Mona with Kagura's Verity and 3 4-star characters that almost everybody has at this point. So let me actually, I'm gonna try and throw this away because I don't want it involved in the damage. He's gonna hit me with that. Yeah. Oh god, that almost killed him. That was close. Let me throw this down again. That did not crit. No, I got 2 non-crits. That sucks. I didn't really get any build-up because I had no crits. That was 3 non-crits. At over 50% crit rate, I can't believe I had not like 3 non-crit hits when I've basically been critting like every hit up until now. That was horrible. I'm just gonna restart this one so that I can test it on that enemy again. That was just weird. You have Aquila on my Ayaka and Skyward Sword with no one. Interesting. You have an Aquila Favonius on Ayaka. That's a weapon combination I haven't seen a whole lot. Especially considering that Ayaka is not usually a character people use to deal, you know, white damage. All right, he should be completely leashed. Just go sit down, dude. Sit down. All right, he's just gonna walk around now. Whatever, it's fine. Weapon banner is out of my league. I need to save for characters always. Oh, for sure. I absolutely understand that because, you know, the weapon banners are crazy. All right, now I need that. All right. 81,000. 81,000 with a 75,000 on the backside. That was without a Guoba buff. So again, even more damage. Honestly, this makes me want to leave Sucrose on this team. Like Venti is just kind of, you know, like a go-to character that I already had that was built. But I mean, like if I can get another Thrilling Tales leveled up and put together for my Sucrose, 81,000 crit damage, replicatable. Like, you know, like I'm all about builds where, you know, like you can build consistent damage on a character that you will see frequently, as opposed to like these like, you know, trick builds where you can one-shot enemies and do like 500,000 damage at a time, but it's really hard to replicate and you'll spend 20 minutes trying to do it. Yeah. So yeah, and it could do more. Akaran, you're absolutely right. Like because of the way Sucrose works, if she had more EM, it would be even better. So this is actually another thing. Like I could put a little bit more focus into my Sucrose and make this better still. Let's go pick on these Fatui that are just down the hill and see what kind of added damage that I'll pull out of this down here. I'm actually considering, you know, editing some bits from this video into a video that, you know, like Kagura's Verity Mona showcase or something, just to like throw it up on the channel and be like, hey, yo, this is something that you can do. Just as a PSA to people who have been considering it. Oh, I got Mona, or I got my Sucrose punched in the face. Oh, she did. All right, well, she's back now. Let's see if I can grab her just a little bit of health. All right, well, he's gone, and this guy has like a health. And I have no stamina. All right, well, it doesn't matter. They're dead. How would this work with Kazuha? I think with Kazuha would be potentially, it should be equivalent to how it works with Venti, I think. Well, let me actually take a look at Kazuha again. I sometimes forget what his added on effects are. Let's take a quick look here really quick. Expires will deal an extra 200% of attack as an absorbed elemental damage. No. And then upon triggering swirl, he'll grant all party members 0.04. So this would, he gives it a bonus to elemental damage. So actually his will work very differently than either of these two, but it's worth testing. We already saw that Sucrose will just at level 40 with a terrible build and no non-enhanced stats, that she'll bring it up to 81,000. I don't know what Kazuha will bring it up to. I'll have to test it. But let's find out. And let me see. Bennett's gonna need a little bit more charge on his burst too before I get into all of that. Frogs. All right, that'll probably do it right there. Get out of my face, dude. All right, come on. Trying to consume that. All right. Did I swirl the wrong element somehow? What the hell is that? Oh, he's shielded right before. That's really annoying. All right, well, fine. It won't matter at all. Just throw this Youngling Burst into this thing and they'll all just melt anyways, so it doesn't matter. I mean, they tried their best to hold up, but this team is just going to put down a little bit too much damage for that. They kind of ruined anything I could test by throwing up their shields, but whatever. I got more Fatui over here I can test on. Characters are more important. Oh, characters are generally way more important than weapons. If you have the opportunity to go for weapons, awesome. But no, characters are almost always going to be better. Oh, I keep swirling the damn lanterns is what's happening. There was another campfire right there, and it swirled off of that. Ooh, 85. Okay. What? All right, that ended up being really strong. That was more than I thought it was going to be. That was again non-Stellaris, 85,000 damage charged attack. Man, like this is just making me wonder like what it would take for me to make a like 100,000 damage one, like, you know, like that's into the trick shot category, but yo, that was a lot. The more I could spend in a character I was getting, Hutao C1 fair. Is your C2TH? If so, then he gives 200 EM when you use his ultimate. I don't think so. I think my Kazuha was C0, actually. I don't think I ever... Oh, God, I'm in the wrong damn window here. There we go. Dang it. Clicking on the wrong shit. Yeah, he's C0. Like, while he was actually on banner his 3 weeks, like, I wasn't really utilizing him until, like, several weeks later, and then I couldn't afford to start trying to dig deeper for it, so I didn't. Let's see what I can get out of this. Oh, I can just fall off and ruin everything. Will I reach? I can't reach. No. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Lame. All right, well, now I gotta go back up there. I tried to build up everything and fell off the side. Unfortunate.
Nice and spicy.
Now get out of here with your garbage, dude. Well, might as well just go ahead and strengthen that portion of it.
Delve into
Here, have that. Just plenty of add-on damage once I get up there. I got this this guy over here I can beat on too. It's hard to climb stuff in the... It absolutely is. You gotta go around like the sides of the pillars and stuff. It's crazy. Let's see. Taven, sorry. How much EM does yours have, and what weapon does your Benny have? Are you talking about the EM on my Kazuha? My Kazuha has, I think, like 800 or something. I actually have been really meaning to enhance him. So, oh, no, only 700. I've actually been meaning to like completely like change some things for him, but I haven't gone back to run the Veritas and Venerer domain in a really long time. So it's been kind of a low priority. And I actually, no, I already enhanced this to 80, so it's not really going to take much of a benefit to his elemental mastery or anything. But I have been wanting to, like, because, like, for instance, I don't have a support-friendly artifact on him here. Oh, actually, I do have an elemental mastery. I thought I didn't. I do. Huh. I don't know what happened. Oh, I wanted to get an EM one here, because I think you can do that, can't you? Yes you can. Okay. And have like none? Oh, I do actually have some now. Actually, I have a couple that might work relatively well in that category. So, but I don't have any because his he has this one as the, so that's what it is. His offset piece had to be this in order to even get it into this range. So, I need to run the Veritas and Venerer domain a lot more in order to have that opportunity. As far as the weapon on my Benny, he has the Skyward Blade. However, I actually have been working on this for him. I just haven't made the swap over to it yet because I want to finish leveling it up, and you know, these weapons are a little bit difficult to level up. So he's got this fortunately gives a lot of ER anyway, so it's fine. And yeah, this one's already level 70, so I could just swap it 1-to-1, but like, if I'm going to make that swap worthwhile, then I want it to have a lot more base attack, not just that amount. And it is worth noting that, you know, base attack is what increases his buff. So it is something that is on the list that I do need to do. All right, so let's go ahead and get a tag in on this guy really quick. All right, now I got him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. He's just going to die fast now. Oh, you can just hit me in the face while I'm trying to kill you. I got no crits on him, but whatever, it's fine. It's cool, it's cool. Let's see. So, let's see. At this point, getting more character doesn't matter to my meta side. Only weapon can improve it. There's definitely that aspect to it. I mean, if you have a deep enough roster and you can clear pretty much everything because you have most of the hypers or something like that, you can kind of afford to start going into that. So long as like character collecting isn't necessarily like your top priority, but for a lot of people, they're still looking to fill out some of those roster opportunities. So not necessarily everybody has that opportunity. Even in a version with all featured characters I already have, I think it is still better to save for more characters because as a free-to-play, I can never get all characters in this game, and the more I can get, the better. No, I mean, for sure. That is always going to be one of your better options, is just having good character roster, you know, diversity. You know, like that should be, under most circumstances, your focus. You kind of can't go wrong with that. And that's, you know, you need that just to have a good team to run the Spiral Abyss with. Because if you don't have, you know, why was there a lizard in the sky? What the hell? If you don't have, you know, good character roster depth, then you're not going to get really anywhere. And, well, that didn't really work the way I wanted it to. Okay, well, that's fine. Who just shot me? This guy over here. Yeah, he effectively got one-shotted. Yeah, this is definitely nice. Like, this weapon is crazy for Mona. Absolutely crazy. And what with kind of the weirdness that's going on with Yae Miko right now, I really don't have much attachment to using that character, but I do want to keep my mind open and like know that they're probably going to fix her. Because obviously she's got some weird bugs and other things going on with her. I don't know really where she even fits in with in the meta, nor have I really enjoyed building any parties around her right now. Like, I like the character, I just don't know that I like using the character. She plays a little weird for me right now. I don't know. I feel like I don't know, like I keep waiting for more damage to come out of her burst, and then it just doesn't really hit for satisfactory damage. I don't know. I've got her at 688 right now, and it doesn't seem to produce. Like, I can produce the same numbers that my Miko's bursts are putting up with Mona's charged attacks and vaporized with a proper party. Like, what's the point at that point, you know? And it's got like a really long cooldown for an elemental burst. So again, it kind of disincentivizes you from trying that. So I don't know. I feel like Miko needs some work. Like, I just, there's something not right with that character, and it just kind of puts me off right now. You honestly want to collect all the characters? I know it's going to take a while, but I'm willing to wait. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people who want to, collect all of the characters, and that's, one of their primary goals kind of things too. I totally feel that.
Nice and spicy.
Oh, come on. 85k. Almost one-shot at him with that. All right, I'll just finish him off. I don't need to fire another charged attack for that. But yeah, that was another 85k on him. Like, this is a crazy amount of damage. I don't even have food on Mona right now. Let's use food. Let's see what I can do if I add some kind of food to this. Let's see. This is physical damage. That's not the one I want. This is attack and crit rate. That could be really nice. Let's go with that one. So I need to go find something else I can pop a bunch of damage down on. You know what? Could be a fun one to do damage. Let's just go beat up on a Pyro Regisvine really quick. We'll just see what happens. Drink a Hydro Potion as well if you have one. Oh, I don't know that I have any of those. I really don't. I thought those only added resistance. God, wrong window. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's only hydro yeah, it's only, no, that's hydro damage. Okay, boom. I always forget about those. All right. Yeah, that actually could add a lot more damage. We'll see. Oceanid could be a great yeah, all the 0 damage that'll do. All right, so I'm gonna just need to get in there and just break its shield really quick first. So this will be, again, created using no Stellaris buildup or anything like that. And we'll see what I get. Just pop its shield really fast, because Mona's really good at doing that anyways.
Don't worry, I got this.
Oh, I did that out of order, didn't I? Well, whatever. Too late now. 72,000. 72,000 back to back. I'm not gonna collect that, but basically punked that thing in 2 shots. My God. Let's see. Where else might be a good place to test? I got another. There's the 2 guardians that are up here. I can go to them. Do the pyro hypostasis. Yeah, the pyro hypostasis could be an interesting one to test it on as well. Easiest quality of life to Yae is hold E to deploy turret, E turret right away. 3 turrets. Oh, yeah, I suppose there's that. I don't know that I've ever tried to just hold it before, but yeah, I guess that could be interesting. Yeah, instead of having to spam it out. I don't know if I don't think you can hold it, right? You're saying if you could just hold it to deploy. Yeah, because that kind of makes sense, because you pretty much always want to put all 3 down, burst, and then put all 3 down again. That's pretty much, like, that's how her gameplay works, right? Like, that's, if you don't just place them, pop it, place them again, you're kind of doing it wrong. So
Shadows of fate.
here, you don't get to keep that. Like, this build on Mona is just like, you walk up, even without any build up, these things just get insta melted. All right. So this time I need to make sure I don't do things out of order. And we'll see. You realized in Yae's beta she used to have a symbol above her head when she deploys turrets, but I don't see it in game. Kind of sad they removed it. Yeah, I don't know that I remember anything about that. All right. And now I need this. 105,000 damage charged. Oh my god, what the hell? This is freaking ridiculous. Oh, let's go. Like I said, Kagura's Verity on Mona is dumb. It's dumb. Oh yeah. That's freaking ridiculous. I feel like if I built my Sucrose, that actually could be higher yet, just based on, you know, the fact that she can apply EM buffs and Thrilling Tales buff on top. Right now, it's not quite as punchy as things were working out with Kazuha. But still, this is absolutely ridiculous. The amount of damage that comes off of that is just crazy. Just one-shot that thing. Yeah, this is very satisfying. Like, come on. Like, it's really hard to complain about 105,000 damage charged attack. Come on. Your Miko is doing around 220k burst, all hits combined, with pretty awful supports. Kazuha without any main stat EM and EM sword VV, so literally just 350 EM with Sara and Viridescent Hunt and Zhong Li, and she's C1, so no increase from C0. I'm happy with it, especially since her E does load off field damage. It does do good off-screen damage. You've seen her do pretty ridiculous damage with better supports like Bennett and properly built Kazuha. I mean, I've seen her do decent damage, but I feel like it's just, there's something, it just doesn't seem right. Like, it doesn't feel right. There's something about the character that just doesn't work for me. The more I play her, the more I'm just kind of like, I don't know if this character's working for me. All right. And be on fire. Oh, it didn't crit. 93,000 on that. Still, this is crazy. Oh my god. The freaking damage, my god, absolutely ridiculous. All of her problem aside, I still 36 star with Miko. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. TH, ask again, pick 4 numbers between 1 and 11. The 4 numbers cannot be the same. 4 numbers between 1 and 11. 1, 3, 8, 9. Yae kit feels off. Not the damage, but the rotations and uptime to get her rolling. So, I mean, here's the thing about Miko that's also kind of weird is that, you know, her kit is like, you know, her E is set for off-screen damage, right? Like, but it takes a long time to set those up. And then you got to pop her burst and set them back up again. So she wants to be on screen. That character, like, basically there's so much build-up time to using her the way you want that, you know, you need her to be on screen for a long time. And it's like, it's weird. Because, you know, like, she's not the character, because of the way her normal attacks work, you kind of don't want to use her as a normal attacker. It feels really unnatural. That's the one problem about you know, using Kazuha with Mona is that his abilities are, you know, a little bit closer ranged, so it's a little bit harder to get that benefit out of him. Oh, got that C2 proc. All right, so yeah, that was it's a lot of damage for sure. You don't want to mess with that. Let's see. I shall build you a team next stream based on those numbers. Jesus Christ. Yeah, definitely you don't want to mess with the Spiral Abyss. Spiral Abyss is not a thing for sure. Yeah, I need best in slot artifact to justify her field team. Oh, absolutely. And you know, like right now my Yae Miko is built with the Thunder Soother set. which you basically can only get good effect out of if you're using her with you can really only get, you know, good use out of
Divination
Thunder
is
Soother
about
if you have
precisely
at least
foretelling one's
2
written
electro
destiny.
characters, but most ideally
Over-embellishing that
3
fate only
electro
leads to
characters.
misconception.
Really, I would say you want to have just like Saramika, Raiden, and Kazuha or something like that, or Saramika, Raiden, and Jean or something like that if you're gonna do Thunder Soother. Because Thunder Soother, you know, it only, if you use another element, then you lose that buff, which can get complicated. Yae's kit is fun, but Lisa Amber Rosaria Noel is real fun. That doesn't sound fun to me at all. You're malding at 12-1 again for the last star. Can you not? The debuff is killing my crack teams this time. That sucks. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into the Spiral Abyss because I haven't done it at all on this period yet. There's 2 days until the reset, so it's time to dig into that. Okay, I need to put my weapon back on my my Kokomi. When active characters normal plunged or plunging attack charged or plunging attacks hit opponents multiple times within 2 seconds, character gains a stack of emergence for 8 seconds. Can be used to trigger once every 0.1 seconds. Emergence will be cleared when all character goes down or leaves the field, or when a character goes down or leaves the field. When the character gains 15 emergence stacks, the stacks will be cleared, and a shockwave will be unleashed that deals true damage to nearby opponents. After a shockwave is unleashed in this way, all party members will deal 25% increased damage for 10 seconds. Okay, interesting. Let me put my weapon back on Kokomi because I'll more than likely be using her. Oh god, where is she? I swear I just saw her. There she is. All right. Need to get that thing back from Sucrose. Where is it? There she is. Nice. Okay. Oh god, if TH reviews my account and looks at the Spiral Abyss, he'll be in for a surprise. Why? I'm curious now why you would say that. You feel like they weren't sure whether Yae is supposed to be main DPS or sub DPS. I mean, really, when you kind of look at some of the characters that they've been releasing, like even going back to Shenhua, they've been kind of releasing some of these characters that kind of run more of like a hybrid statistic, you know, like they're not as hard and cut, clean and dry characters as they used to be. Like, you're like, this is obviously a support, this is obviously a DPS. Like, they're not really doing that, so we'll see. All right, let's see. Basic team comps here. I don't see anything special in the first chamber. Fatui in the first half. And I got a Frostarm Launch Hurl here. So Shogun team in the first half. And then I'll run Freeze Comp in the second. All right, let's see. Where is she? Here we go. Regular comps again. Now that we know, after my Spiral Abyss run, I'll probably go ahead and try and roll up that other weapon. That is my plan anyways, but we'll see. Where the hell is Bennett? There you are. And then Sarah and Xiangling. Okay. Yae is very split, but Shenhua, you can build her support and she does her job beautifully. Oh, absolutely. You can build her support. I don't like to use her as support personally, but you definitely can do it. In fact, even with the build that mine has, she does relatively well with it. I'm gonna actually show that even with the build that mine currently has, she contributes to the team well enough and does really good damage herself when you're doing it, but still does contribute to making other cryo characters better. So let me go ahead and do this comp instead. This will be a slightly different one than I would usually use in this slot, because usually my freeze comp is, you know, focused around Shenhua, but this one will be focused around Ayaka instead. Okay. Sounds stressful and agonizingly slow. What are you talking about? I'm definitely missing something there. Ooh, ER for sure. All right. Well, I'll just go ahead and buff up a bit. And we'll just go ahead and throw out some bursts so I can just go ahead and chop these guys down really quick, because I don't really care about that. Oh, that just one-shot him. Man, I hate these enemies. What the hell? Well, that was a waste of a lot of bursts, pretty much. Alright, well, whatever. Shogun gets hers back so damn fast, it almost doesn't matter. Step in the edge of the buff there. Oh, come on. Alright, I've had enough of you and your shield. Oh my god, get out of that. I really hate these floors with these early floors because the enemies don't really draw into each other or anything, and you got to deal with that garbage, and it's so infuriating. And meanwhile, these guys rain out your burning techniques, which is also really irritating. All right, well, oh cool, he finally lost his shield. Let's see. This took a little bit longer on this one, I think, than it usually does, but whatever. Imagine Baron Bunny, and then you hit the enemies with hold version of Lisa's E when it blows up. True satisfaction. Ugh. I don't know about that. I think you and I have very different image of what satisfaction means. 43k on Ayaka's E. I don't even think I have her E like leveled up that well yet.
Do your master's bidding.
I think it's like 7 or 8 maybe.
Take flight.
Where is he? There he is. And there's the last one over there. Yeah, so this team is just nice and rounded. You get a lot of different damage opportunities when you have both Shenhua and Ayaka on the team at the same time, but instead of having Shenhua being kind of a throwaway just to buff Ayaka, they both do a lot of damage, which I think kind of meets in the middle really nicely. We'll do Elemental Mastery. Totally not intentional, just opened and now am eating a bag of popcorn watching the show. Well, hopefully I don't entertain you too much with this one. Did you put your Thrilling Tales back onto Kokomi? Yes, I did. All right. Well, just throw it all down here right away, because I don't like playing around with these guys. Oh, he punched me out of the buff. That's annoying. Well, whatever. They'll die fast, I don't care. I actually really would like to get him before he shields. I don't think I'm gonna get it. He shielded, that's fine. For some reason that the Electro Hammer one, like, Shogun still shreds through him anyways, and it doesn't matter. TH doesn't know satisfaction. I don't know, man. I feel like anything involving Baron Bunny is just like defaulted to not satisfaction. I don't know. I just can't with that character. Like I like Amber as a character, but like Baron Bunny has the, you know, like it's so like the explosions they've never been big enough to me. I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. It's like a character that like could be a lot different, but isn't for no reason at all. 45k on all of those. Oh, he got a like a 20k Ayaka charge shot. That was pretty nice. All right, well, I'll go ahead and throw this down in here because it doesn't matter at this point. Oh, come on with that. Here, get drawn into here. 30k on that, not bad. Now he shall perish. Yes. Your oh yeah, Shogun does ignore defense. That's a high investment thing. Yeah, I always forget about that. All right. And I'll throw this down too. And I'm gonna save Shogun's burst for the next hit, because there's this other one over here. Nice, I did get that. And buffed. And now he'll be dead. Yep. Those two die really fast. All right. drag him into the center here. Kikomi and Shenhua, and that's a waste. I should have held that, but whatever. I should have held that for these two, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh god. Ah, this is gonna be weird. Come on. There we go. Alright, fine, I'll use this on them. Here, just have all the bursts. I don't like you. Okay, well, if you want to be on fire, that's cool too. I'll just get some melt damage when I do that. Alright, well, that was weirder than it should have been. The great thing about Ayaka and Shenhua being in a party together, especially when Shenhua is not built as a pure support, is that they both buff each other's damage, which is really nice. Alright. TH doesn't know timing? What the hell? What? I feel like I know timing. What I don't, the timing that I don't know is which floors are how many seconds until you lose your damn bonus, or until you lose the star. I really do need to just make a sticky note and just put it on the bottom of my monitor or something. All right. So I think Shogun team probably gonna stay in the first right now. Oh, actually no. Yes, yeah, it will. Shogun team will stay in the first, and then Freeze Comp will stay in the second. All right, so bam, and I just need Jungling. She's right there. And then over here I need Ayaka, Kikomi, Shen, and Kazuha. All right. Baron Bunny is the skill of most. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I don't know. I just Baron Bunny's just like it's a like a funny kind of thing in the game. Like I enjoy like that Baron Bunny exists, and I like Amber as a character. I just can't foresee like I cannot justify investing in that character. I just can't. It could be like 400 or so depending on how bad someone is. Wait, so I have no idea what you're even talking about. All right, we're just gonna continue. All right. Just gonna go ahead and spin everything up here. And let's just get rid of these guys since bursts come back fast enough. I don't have to care too much. Gone. All right, whatever. Throw the side damage back up. All right, well, that's annoying. Don't like you. That's not okay. Oh, isn't that an electro? Oh no, it actually was, but Guoba knocked his shield down as it was charging, so that ended up kind of working out anyways. Oh my god, come on. Those Dendro ones are the worst. They are so annoying. It's a little omen of things to come, probably. And Sumeru, we're probably going to be dealing with so many really annoying Dendro enemies. It's going to be crazy. Just imagine an entire land of just like where every enemy has the kind of mechanics as the Dendro slime. They're all just hiding under the ground. You're just hearing the combat music begin, but you can't see anything. It's the worst. It would be so infuriating. All right. Let's go. Dendro Abyss. Oh, for real. T-Rex Lapis. For real. Oh, T-Rex Lapis. Somebody made a recommendation because of the technical difficulties that I had at the beginning of the stream, that I should have an emote for technical difficulties. So I don't know if you can just do like tech difficulties or tech diff or so. I don't know. If you can find a way to make an emote for that, that would be awesome, because it's just true. Like so many of my streams start with technical difficulties. I never can figure out what the hell's going on. All right. Which makes no sense because I have really good internet. Like, can we not with this? Can we just not? Right, well, I'm gonna definitely start this one with a couple of bursts as a build-up thing, and then throw Kikomi, and now Ayaka's burst. Oh yeah, he's gonna be gone immediately. I figured he would. Cool, he got deleted. I appreciate you, Rex Lapis. All right, next. All right, definitely taking crit rate whenever that pops up. That's an obvious take.
Illusion shattered. No turning back.
All right, I don't have Bennett's burst up, but I should now. Enough to go ahead and get Shogun's burst firing off again. I got inside his little spinny blade thing. Nice. Works for me. All right, 10 to second half.
Take your truth.
And go ahead and just buff everything up again really well. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it. No. Miss. Here, just die. Why will you not die? Oh, God. Ayaka's burst sometimes.
Hold the line. Whirling snow.
I actually, one thing I do want to do when Ayaka finally reruns, which I'm hoping they're going to rerun her with Ayato or around that time. I'd like to get her C1 so that it has like the extra branches on it, because I don't have any constellations on Ayaka, and that would be really nice. I'm going to stay with the ER. Let's go. All right. Should get that pretty quick. I did. And go ahead and take the snapshot. You know what? Just die. I need him to not have that. Oh my God. These guys. Stop with the healing him already. You're killing me with the time, like the time loss. That is super annoying. There we go. So now he can use his damn shield. And I just need to not trigger. I tried to dodge it. Oh, whatever. Alright, so now I just need to get the burst back again, which I just got it back. Oh, what? Right as I got it back, he zeroed it out on me. I tried to do it twice. Get this back for Xiangling. Oh, dude, he keeps zeroing out my burst on characters right as I go to fire it off. It's really annoying. Alright, he's almost lost it. I don't even have to worry about that too much. Space donuts. Hell yeah. Alright. Get in here.
Take your truth. Allow me.
That might have been premature, but whatever, I don't care. He got completely deleted. His main health just got absolutely obliterated instantly. Oh, whatever. I'll throw this down.
Take your true form.
And let's go ahead and hit him up with everything again. Alright, you don't get to go anywhere at all.
Take your true form.
And I didn't even need Ayaka's burst to knock him out really quick. So it works for me. Floor 11. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, definitely looking like Shogun's team in the first half, Freeze in the second. Oh, for sure. And that is definitely what we're gonna do. So I don't have to change anything again. Let's see. Back to Bennett and Sarah and Xiangling, and then over here, same setup again. Boom. That's what you call it? What? So what? I don't know. I think I might have missed the detail of as to what exactly it is that you're calling the space donut. You got a Skyward Blade and one space. Are you talking about Kagura's Verity? And was rolling for Jade Cutter. I did get it, but had to go to Two Pity Oof. Everlasting Moonglow. Okay, I gotcha. All right. I don't have anything to lure the enemies. I just have to kill them fast. So let's see what happens.
Glory to the Shogun.
So I definitely need them to not be beating up on the turrets too much, because that is not ideal. All right, he died really fast. Let's see if I can get him before he gets away. Come on, come on, come on. Die, 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 die. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think I got him. Yes, I did. Nice. I killed that one before he could get underground, which should really, really help with the whole not taking much damage from this thing, although he managed to get underground, but that's fine. Nice. Okay. That really didn't take much damage at all. That leaves me with plenty, and this team has a lot more ability to get them off of the pillar. Get over here. Go ahead and buff up.
My will and
Nope, I need to dodge. There we go. 3 more enemies. And let's go ahead and lure them all in. So long as he doesn't do too much damage to it, everything should be fine. If he stays with me mostly, it'll definitely be fine.
take your true form.
I need to just make sure that he stays with me.
Sakura swirl.
And we'll be fine, because this thing can take like 20% damage off of that post immediately. All right, cool. He didn't really get to do anything. It was a 91% still, so we're good. Just because it is dark, it doesn't mean it's close to black. Oh, I'm just completely lost now. All right, when a character issue... No, I don't care about that. We'll take elemental burst damage and keep on burning away at this thing.
Shine down. Storm the front.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and burn up a few of these things right away. I'm going to have to stay on this with the Pyronado going, I think.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah, that'd be the way to do that. Get rid of the 2 of these, and now I can use her burst to go ahead and eliminate this one. This is one of the more annoying floors for my Raiden Shogun team that they've ever made, if I'm gonna be completely honest, because I have to like go back and forth between the elements a lot to actually ensure that... Oh my god, he landed right on my face right at the end of that. Super annoying. But yeah, it forces me to yeah, like use very specific characters for specific purposes as opposed to just lawn mowing everything instantly, which is the way this team is mostly designed to do. Oh my god, specters are so annoying.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is
Here, just die. God. Alright, that's not gonna do anything to him, but this will. Alright. And now I can kind of get into these guys. I need to get off of Shogun again for a second because I need more Benny Burst. Let's take what buff I can get off of that. I'll just throw everything now. I think I got most of the remaining enemies on screen. So long as I can get rid of the pyro enemy, I don't have to worry too much. All right. Yeah, we should have it right there. Okay. That took a little longer than I would have liked, but it's fine. I should have, what, another like minute and a half almost for this one, so it shouldn't be an issue. And I think in the past, this floor has done fine with this, so, or this team has, or a team that's basically built on something similar has done fine with this, so I don't think I have anything to worry about. I've got more than enough cryo application. It's just a matter of, can I get all these birds down in time? Okay. Nice. Yeah, Ayaka, these things can't really get away from her at all. I'm just gonna throw this in their face.
one with nature.
And one last group here after this one goes down. Oh my god, what the hell? Well, that's gonna be a problem. I don't know if this team can get this done without her being alive. We'll see. That's gonna actually knock me out of this, I think.
Take your true form.
That was really annoying. I have never been able to dodge those effectively, like ever. I have always struggled with that. Let's just go ahead and throw down what I can here in hopes that Shenhua can actually still finish this. But even if she can, the next floor might be impossible without Ayaka to kind of, you know, bookend everything. No, I think I just lost it anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. All right, retrying. Poor Ayaka. That's a really unsatisfying time for me to do that, because now I have to do this dumb floor again. I hate this one. This one, as I stated earlier, is my least favorite because of this group of enemies. Because it just kind of goes against the whole way I built this team. Like here, you have to like try to cheat it. Oh, it's so annoying. Just stand in Benny's fire circle to kill this, but then I can't be in it to kill those, or I have to use Shogun's burst in order to get the damage down. Like, it's just, oh, it's terrible. And then when her burst is up, I have to make sure that I'm focusing on pyro enemies, not the electro ones. It's awful. Don't like it. Not at all. Nope. Oh my god, stop with that. Alright, I got him, I think. Oh, he survived. Come on. Get out of here with that garbage. Alright, those two are both down, and we got a whole new group of pretty much all pyro enemies. Or electro enemies, rather. It's fine, I can just stay at it with these for now. Alright, and then the other ones are coming in now. Oh god, look at this. Alright, I need a Bennett burst just to wrap these up. Come on. And it should be right about on time with the last one, probably. So long as I can kill these two off quickly. Yeah, I'm pretty much exactly on time with the last one. Yeah, I think it was like 8:27 or something. It's a little bit behind. Well, so long as my Ayaka doesn't die again, it'll probably be fine. Manifesting Ayato for you. Good luck. Muxaro. I'm hoping to get him too. Jungly voice. I will have Ayato. For real. Eula voice. Kikomi will be mine. Yeah. At Table Astoria, do you think the puzzle box that Guizhong left for Rex Lapis contains the truth about Celestia? Yes, I do. And it's also probably why she told him to forget about it when she died. Just saying. A common theme of both Greek mythology and our Archon's story thus far has been the attempt of denying people specific knowledge. So specifically humans, but so this is also to assume that, you know, Zhongli doesn't already know. He could already know all of that, but who knows? All right, so let's keep that going for now. Oh, I'm on the wrong character. Didn't even notice because there's too many frickin' ducks in the middle. And these crabs with their damned bubbles everywhere, kind of trying to ruin my day here. All right. Now these guys.
Transfiguration.
I'm not going to use Ayaka's burst on this group this time, but I do need to throw down this. I'm gonna save the burst for the last group in case I need it, because I think I'm going to. Oh, that was way too close. Oh, well, now I have no choice but to use it. Come on, let's get into him. I'm not gonna make it again, am I? I think I'm gonna lapse over time and have to come back and do it again. No, actually I have 300 seconds, so I still have it. Never mind. We're good. I don't like this one though, man.
My will embodied. My apologies.
All right, let's see. Well, we got through it. I always forget about the timing on these. It's so dumb. All right, continuing on. You're just saying if he doesn't come home, you're benching Ayaka. Oof. Well, I mean, that doesn't seem like a good reason to bench Ayaka, but okay. Whatever you want to do. You do you. Right. This group is not usually a problem, so I'm not too worried about it. This group usually dies like instantly, basically. I definitely want her out of the way, though. She is super annoying.
No turning back.
Nice. All right, here's another Zhongling burst. All right, they're down. David Astoria, was there a bot spammer in chat? Or there was a bot spammer in chat. Ban them, no mods here. What? There's at least one mod here. I know it. Beans, you got that spammer there? All right. Thunder manifestation. Need to get to this thing set in the middle here.
Take your true form. My apologies.
Trying not to use the burst until I've got a good opportunity for it here.
Transfiguration.
I don't know that hit. It did. Good. Okay. All right. Let's stack them up right here and see if I can get it out. Nope, he moved off me. Well, good thing I didn't use Ayaka's yet, because that's the one I really care about. All right. And I'll throw it here.
My will and
One with nature.
I'm just gonna float over that for a second. All right, well, I got him to half from that, but I got a lot of time still. Got a minute and a half to finish him. I should be able to get through it, I think.
obey.
Into the wind.
This enemy is super annoying, though. I've always hated Thundering Manifestation. This is kind of just an irritating boss because it flies over your head the whole damn time. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Whirling rest and reaping.
One with
I disagree with the implementation of flight mechanics that prevent you from damaging the mob altogether. It's just it's very unsatisfying because you have to have very specific characters to do anything to it while it's avoiding you in that way. Like you have to basically have archers for that. And hey, Ayaka died at the end. It doesn't really matter because the floor was over, but she was just dying as the thing ended. I didn't move her because it was like, yeah, it's dead. I don't have to worry about it. She's just dying. Wow. That's what Yoimiya is for. Yeah, sure, totally. Just that's what 5-star characters are for, right? That's what Ganyu's for, right? No. Yes, but Yoimiya is really good at that. I think I did use Yoimiya for that specific boss like 2 Spiral Abysses ago. All right, let's take a look at the enemies. Okay, I definitely am not changing anything right now. Still not changing anything. Still not changing anything. Okay. So there's not really much need for me to go changing around anything as usual. So let's see. Ayaka, Shenhua. Nope. Out of order. Komi, Shenhua, and... Where is he? There he is. You couldn't use Ayaka for Thunder Manifestation. Her burst kept missing. Yes, that is the reason why I don't use Venti and Ayaka together. Because missing both of their bursts together against Thundering Manifestation a couple of times really made me very angry, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I just stopped using them together. Even though at the time that was like meta, that was the thing that everybody was like, yeah, you should use these characters together for this express thing. And I'm like, nah, I don't think so. This is really, really unsatisfying, and I'm gonna stop doing it. Okay, well that ended up happening weird. Whatever, it's fine. Just need to get a little bit more energy on Xiangling. There we go. Ow.
Insolent. Illusion shattered.
All right, I need to get one more Bennett burst. Come on, charge that burst. You gonna throw your ads at me? Yes, you did. Here he is. But I got all the things, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, now I can throw this again down again. Just watch as all this melts them, and then I should just be able to unleash it hardcore to the final boss here again in just a second. One. And come on, there it is. And he's gone. Yeah, he won't survive this. There's no way. Nope. Okay, cool. I always make sure my Shogun team is against the mechanical array because those guys don't last long against my my Shogun team at all. All right. Oh god, I do hate these though. These are the worst. Don't teleport away so I can just throw this at you. Enjoy. All right, that was worth. I hate fighting those things forever. It is the most annoying freaking thing. All right, let's just go ahead and use this, and I'll just take a little extra healing and pop this thing's shield. I don't care that much about it. I just want his shield gone. That's the most important thing. All right, nice. All right. And this should definitely set me up for success with this. All right, so he should go into his... Oh, I keep doing it too early. I did it too early like 3 times. Whatever, it's fine. And now I can just use Kokomi pretty much to burn this thing. Really, even Shenhua and Ayaka will be fine to help with it, but is that gonna miss? No, it didn't. Okay, good. I was about to be really mad if that missed. Actually, it didn't really get as good a hold of him as I had hoped it would, but it's fine. I got plenty of time. And I got Kokomi's E coming back up. Nice, yeah, he'll be gone pretty much now. Yeah. All right, next, 12-2. I think his true form was the one that appears in cinematics. He also had the whale as his exuvia. What? I think I'm missing something in that one. Are you talking about child or something? Ayaka didn't die. Yeah, no, she didn't. Why are shiny Pokemon so rare? Oh god, don't get me started on that. That's one of the things that made me stop liking playing Pokemon Go. Just freaking, just watching like everybody else that I'm playing with it keep getting like shiny Pokemon versions of the ones that I wanted, and like I'm doing the same thing they are and I don't get it. And I'm like, all right, I can't take this anymore. All right.
Shine down. Quiver.
Let's buff up everybody. And Bennett buffs. That was already down once. Do it again. And Shogun buff.
Zuma shines eternal.
That should do plenty of damage throughout its duration. Close to half. It could have been a little bit better, a little bit more precise, but whatever. We're fine for now. Need just a little bit more of Bennett's burst for that. Oh, I can already snapshot that if I can get it out fast enough. Nope, I didn't. Damn it. Well, whatever. You got another one. I should have that down. Yes, I do. And more Shogun burst. I feel like her main hit didn't crit on either go this time, and it kind of slowed that one down just a little, but it wasn't too bad. All right. Oh god, this one with the two of them. Did that miss? It totally did miss. It's so annoying. All right, well, I need to get Ayaka's burst up quickly, because that's going to be very necessary to knocking these two out effectively, I think. Especially with them both frozen right here. I should be able to get both of them nicely trapped. All right, one's going into the shield mode already. The other one I need to get into shield mode.
My will embodied. My apologies.
The other one should go in pretty much now, while the first one is nearing death already.
Allow me. Transfiguration.
Stop trying to dodge out of this. All right, this is... Death is coming for you, man. It's coming for you. Nice. This has gone very well so far. I say that, and then I get immediately ping-ponged around by this jackass, but okay. What? Wait a minute. He was frozen. Did you guys see that? He was actually frozen in the animation, which just reveals the complete garbage behind that attack. Come on now. That is not the attack I was trying to use, but okay.
Divine. Obey. My apologies.
Don't need to use a mercy. Alright, so I can save it for the next one. Alright, on to 12-3. So far, nothing there. Alright. Let's go. 7 minutes on the nose for 7-1. Hey, congrats, Warpaint. Nice. Alright, last one. 12-3.
There is no escape.
Up. Alright, let's charge up some bursts. Ow.
Let's light it up.
Alright, got the one. Now I just need to get that one charged up.
Let's light it up.
And almost there. Oh, I got no stamina. Run out from underneath that. Oh, ouch. Alright, we got everything we needed though. It doesn't matter anymore. Come on. Ah. Jesus.
Torn to oblivion.
These things are just timing me out like really bad. No. Stop trying to step on me.
Illusion shattered.
No. Stop it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Run away. That was really close. God dang it. All of my characters. Oh, Bennett died? What? All right. Well, I guess we're retrying immediately. That's just one of these like stupid things where like that whole round went bad right from the beginning. Right from the beginning. Ugh. Annoying. Ugh. Sorry, Bennett. I think Bennett got punched in the face right at the beginning of that one too. All right. Now I got a Bennett burst. Ow. Oh my god. I really don't like having to rapid dodge Guardians this much. It's really irritating when you're trying to build up a burst and you can't.
No turning back.
Let's try to rapid this one. Nice, I got the snapshot for it.
Now you shall perish.
Bennett's burst is gone, but it probably won't matter. No, stop. I don't know what critical hit that one, but whatever. Maybe it was Raiden's burst or something. Oh, come on! What? Like, I don't even understand what happened on that. That was just annoying, but okay. Oh, God. Alright. No. Alright, I got his burst back right away. Now I need Zhongling's again. And that should just about do it. Okay, there we go.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
God dang it, man. That knocked me so far away. God, that's so frustrating.
Glory to the show.
Alright, let's just hit it up again. Like, they keep knocking this. Like, I haven't been able to get both Shogun's burst and hers off at the same time, but I guess it didn't really matter that time because I got through them anyways. But alright, well, everybody's going to be prepared on this one. That's looking good. Sara burst. Zhongling, throw a Goba if I can. Fine, whatever. Back to Shogun. Alright, well, they're gone. So long as I stopped botching the first half of that, everything was easy. Jesus, it was just like I had no problem at all with the enemies that should be the hard ones, and the two easiest of them just kept doing dumb crap to me right at the beginning. Alright, I gotta deal with Kanki. Alright, I've got one burst charged. Let's get the other ones together.
Hold the line. Transfiguration.
Here, hopefully he'll stand for that one.
Take flight.
That will help out a lot if he stays in it, which he did stay in it. I kind of can't believe he stayed in that. Oh, I dodged too early. Oh my God, she lived. That was incredible. I cannot believe my Ayaka survived that. That was really close. That was way too close. It's all right. I just threw down a Kikomi circle, so I should be okay. Aw, never mind. All right. Well, I gotta do it again anyway. Lame. Well, I don't have to worry too much, I guess, but whatever.
Let's light it up.
All right, one burst. Back to this garbage again.
Adventures.
Ow. All right.
Teamwork is no turning back.
And we'll just throw them all in now.
Impossible.
Ow. God damn it. Stop hitting me so much. All right. Well, that'll probably help a lot.
Let's light it up.
He was still just standing in the burst for my Raiden Shogun from the previous one. So that'll probably help to speed this whole run up a little bit.
Shine down.
All right, nice, nice, nice. All right, for sure. I made back a lot of time on that. That actually worked out in kind of an unusual way. That helped me build back a lot of time. Like, I got like, I don't know, like 10 seconds faster than the previous run. I'll take it. All right, so let's see if I can get that burst for Kazuha up right away. I'll throw it before he stands up.
My will
And throw this in. Let's go. Oh, what the hell?
My apologies.
I didn't throw a Kikomi heal in there or anything to increase the damage of Ayaka's first burst run. I should have, but I messed it up. Whatever. Too late now. It's alright, I've got another Ayaka burst already charged, so I'm gonna do it right now if I can. Oh, he froze me. What?
Manifest.
Well, glad I ended up having to wait on that one. No, 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 no. All right, here we go.
Unleash. Into the wind.
Stay up. I almost got my Kazuha killed on that one. I just had to float over that attack. It's fine, it worked out. Got a whole minute still for this. Oh God, trying to constantly swipe at me like that. Don't like that.
One with wind and cloud. Transfigure in your.
All right, come on. Where'd he go? There he is. Ow. Let's
My
debuff him again and stick him with this.
Yes.
Don't you dare move out of it. Oh, Kazuha got killed while on the way up. It won't matter. He's gonna die anyways, but we got 30 seconds to finish this. Shouldn't matter. Yeah, there we go. And it's over. That was really weird. Like, Kazuha's animation kept him going up even though he was dead. That was really weird. I dare say that was one of the smoother Spiral Abyss runs end to end that I've had, honestly. The two teams that I have are just very adept at running through it at this point, so I just needed to not like trip over some like basic handling with those guardians, and I would have had only one reset for the whole thing tonight, but is what it is. All right, so back to just mess it. Oh, I'm gonna actually roll on the second Kagura's Verity actually, because I want to do that. Because I think that's just a ridiculous weapon. So we'll get that out of the way here in a moment. Clip that you want to see. Oh, did you miss it with Kazuha flying up into the air, looking like he was alive even though he was dead? He like awkwardly hung there in the air too. I couldn't do anything with it, so he just kind of hung and then slowly came back down, which was really awkward because I could no longer control him because he was dead. All right. So let's go pick up that second one. Acceptable collateral damage on 12-3. Basically, yeah, it's like Kazuha died right at the end, but I got through it, so I don't care. At Table Story, what you did in your latest theory is torture. Holding off telling us who the deceiver is, it's going to drive me crazy. Guessing who it is, and part 2 is still a few weeks away. Yeah, I'm still working on the writing portion of that one right now to make sure that I tie up all the loops that I've got from the theory. It'll be rewarding though, I promise. It's I had a lot of fun writing the first one with the second one already in mind, and I know, like I said, I know exactly where it's gonna go, and I have a lot to do. But the thing was, I didn't want to write that as like a single 40-minute theory because it would have taken me a month to make it, and the channel was already dropping off a cliff anyways. So, but I can say happily that, you know, things have been resurging a little bit since then, and I'm actually pulling some more subscribers, and I have a reasonable expectation of hitting the 100,000 mark within a few days. So, yay to that, because like the way it was going before, it really did seem like 100,000 was still going to take me like months. But I'm pretty sure at this pace, so long as it holds, it'll be, I don't know, it should be within the next 5 or 6 days. We'll see. I need to put up a poll about what, well, I may not even do it as a poll. One of the things I think I'm going to do for the 100,000 mile mark is do a Q&A. Like, not like a Q&A of like, well, I mean, it could be like Q&A, but like an all open Q&A. So, you know, like a good opportunity to like ask questions about me if you guys want to know things about like who Tame Out a Story is, but like just like an open door like Q&A basically. Like, you know, I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do that kind of thing, like get to know the creator kind of thing. So yeah, I might do that. We'll see. It's been crazy how long it took to get to this point, but it's you know, like honestly, there's lots of other YouTubers who haven't gotten anywhere near 100,000 in only, you know, 18 months. So I've been really lucky, and I'm very grateful for the reception that I've had, even though things have slowed down. Like, I'm still very aware that I've been grateful just to get where I am. So and I do appreciate the support. Sacred Sakura Petals, yes, 100 celebration soon, you're so close. It's knowing pushing your latest theory so good. Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. I spent weeks writing that. That one was like 2.5, maybe closer to 3 weeks, like in like between research and writing. Like, and every time I would think I was done with one aspect of it, I'd discover something new, and it would like I'd have to change, like I'd have to like keep those aspects in mind because of the way I had to build it around, you know, Greek mythology and all of that, and I had to make sure that it didn't unthread what I was presenting. Now, obviously, there's going to be people who come into it, you know, preloaded with, well, this is what I think because this and this and this, and then they just assume that, you know, everything that they knew was objective fact. And the thing is, theory crafting isn't objective fact either. Like none of my theories should ever be taken to be like, this is definitely what's happening. But I would be very surprised if there aren't some elements of truth in the story later. And, you know, I would be more than pleased, just like with my 500-year theory ending up having been correct, if some of these elements, or if not all of them, end up being true. Really, these two theories, like the part 1 and part 2, I think kind of close not just the circles of like their own self-contained theories, but they're also kind of bringing in, they're kind of closing the loop of like almost every theory that I've written, because I didn't talk about it in the tease. Well, actually, maybe I did, but I'm talking about in the next one, you know, like Aether as the second heir, and what I think his role is in regard to like everything that's going on, what Paimon's role is in all of this. But it also brings back in this theory also, because if you guys watched my Saritsa's plan revealed, or I forget what I named it now, like Saritsa's plot or whatever, like her whole like why is she collecting the gnosis and all of that. The next theory is going to be getting into, like, I already talked about, like, you know, a portion of that, but we couldn't say for why she was doing it or what the end game was with that. But now I think I know why she's doing it. And it's really, and it is based on something, again, from Greek mythology that I did leave out of the last one, that I will be adding to the next one as well. I didn't want to, like, throw that in as, like, a half Easter egg and then not round it out. So I was like, all right, I'm going to hold on to that one for the next one. As well, because I had enough teasers. I had two little threads of things like that I wanted to get into in the last one. I was like, if I start going down this path, this theory is going to double in size, and I cannot do that. I needed to write this one as a singular, you know, basically closed theory with some other things that I can come back to in a clean way, and so that's why I landed on doing it as a 2-part theory. 100K special, make a cat of doom fight a savior potato? A savior potato? I don't know what a savior potato. I don't know what that is. 100K, let's see. I feel like at the very least, theories provide me a different way to look at things, and that's valuable. No, that's absolutely what my goal is. Like, even if what I wrote is not true, even if I wrote, none of it ends up being true. It gives you a different way of absorbing the story and sets your expectations away from possibly, you know, what you were expecting before, kind of opening you up to the surprise of whatever does happen. Because, you know, even with all the things that I have been right about over the last year and a half, because I've been right about a bunch of things, but there's usually even more complex aspects to each little thread as it comes about. So, you know, because of that, there's little things, little details that are missed. Like, for instance, we still have no idea why the statue of the omnipresent god looks the way it does. Like, we don't know if it's meant to be, you know, like Miko, or if it's meant to be the Welkin Moon thing or something else. We just don't know. So, like, there could be any number of things that are going on with that thing. So that's another thing. Although I do, so if you guys watched my most recent theory, which I assume most of you probably have, one of the Greek mythology brackets that I had set up, where I show the parallels in the overlay of Greek mythology overlain with Tevat, I talked about the Hecatoncheires and the Cyclopses. But the thing is about the two groups is the Hecatoncheires, I think, are defined as having 100 arms, and Cyclopses have 1 eye. But don't you think that that's kind of a interesting contrast to this idea of, what is it, the 100-eyed thousand, or the 1,000-armed 100-eyed god, or yeah, that. Like, that's what the other name is for the statue of the omnipresent god. So, like, this is, again, like an obvious, like, parallel to that idea. I feel like there's something that's going to come back of that statue at some point. There's no way that that statue doesn't end up being important for more than just it having had you know, visions overlaid onto it. There's going to be something else there. Tej doesn't know Savior. I don't, apparently not. Like, I hear Savior right now, and all I'm hearing is Horizon Forbidden West, because I've been playing that with what little free time I have. I think I've barely gotten into the story of that so far. I've had no time. I do want to do some streaming for Horizon Forbidden West, but I'm kind of tentatively trying to beat the game before I do that. That way, I don't necessarily have to, like, dig into each little data device and all that, and I can just kind of stay on main story and exploration of other things. unless people want me to do it the other way. I'm probably going to do a poll for it or something in the near future, about what, how people might prefer that I do that. But I have to get everything set up for me behind there, which I still haven't put my capture card in. I need to do that. But right now my focus is on theories, and I've got also, I'm considering doing another like a lore analysis also, if people might be interested in that. However, I think the major portion of that will be kind of tied into this idea that even with the resolution of Raiden A's story, people still don't understand that character, and like there's still people who just don't get it, and they think that like she was like a murderer or unredeemable, and it's like, all right, you don't get this character. So like it kind of makes me want to do like another lore dive on this character, but not from the point of like origins, but rather a discussion about the character. So I may still sit down and do that in the near future, as well as like lots of other theories that I have planned. Like, let's see, I don't know like if I want to reveal too much about these theories that I have coming up, but I have a giant page of ideas that I have. Let's see. Oh, so I have a Sumeru theory that I'm definitely gonna do before Sumeru comes out, because I think I figured out the plot to what's coming in Sumeru, and yeah, I think maybe if you guys fully absorb like what I'm doing with my newest theory, that when that comes out, you might understand. You might already be coming on to like what I'm coming up with there. Let's see. Why Lumine lost her power and Aether has not. That's also a theory that I'm going to be, or the other way around. Why Lumine has her power and Aether does not, rather the other way around. But yeah, so that's another thing that kind of ties into the whole dull sword thing that I've been meaning to get to forever. I've been wanting to do a ruins analysis, like a literal like architectural compare and contrast of all the ruins, so that we can positively ID whose are which, because that's something I've really been interested in doing for a while. This one was not my idea, but I absolutely agree with it when somebody mentioned it, and I've been wanting to do some research and dive into this idea, which is Alice is the goddess of discord. I forget what it was, probably one of you. You might even be here, but when somebody mentioned that to me on a stream like a month ago, and I was like, oh, I have to do something with this because it's definitely true, and I love it. Let's see. No, this is from the next one, so I'm not going to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that one either just yet. Let's see. Oh, I have another one, which is right now I'm just calling Fontaine is Doomed, which was kind of an idea that I got from Zerosian, which he mentioned something just kind of offhand, and then I was like, oh, I can do a lot with that. So yeah, I've got some ideas that I think that I'm really, really excited to do, and honestly, I think I'm gonna be locked in as far as like content goes on the channel for a little while with theories. Now, mind you, while I'm working on these, I'm probably gonna be streaming a bit less than I have over the past few months, because streaming regularly has been taking 2 to 3 hours a night away from time that I would normally be working on videos. And that, that adds up. That's 12 hours a week, less time for me to be working on those. And it's really hard for me to do. So I do need to probably reduce the amount of streaming. And you guys can see this week, that's kind of one of the things that I did, because I was working on the video so much to get it done that I just didn't have time for that. And then this week I've also been working on a side project, working on some personal things at my house, so I needed to get that done, so I still wasn't able to pick up streaming. So I don't know, we'll see how I can rebalance things. I'd still like to be able to do 4 nights a week stream. If I can, I will try to make that work, but we'll see. I'm gonna do what I can. Aegis peased out and didn't give 2 F's about the people at the time for 500 years. LOL, Civil War, nah, not important. See, but I don't see it that simply. I really don't see it that simply. Which is one of the reasons why I want to reattack like her as a discussion, because I feel like there's a lot to discuss about that character, and why I find it weird that people don't see necessarily what I see from that character. Because I don't think that there, like, maybe there might be an argument to be made about like Shenhua, but I think A has had more growth on screen than any other character in this game. And I think that like we've seen like a serious progression and transformation in terms of the way she thinks and in terms of the ways that she handles things now versus 100 years or 500 years ago. And I feel like because she's, you know, a fictional character, some people are not affording her the empathy of understanding what her life was prior to, you know, the events of Conria and everything that happened there. And we found out even in her most recent story quest that there are still things about that we don't understand, because Makoto said that it, you know, whatever was going on in Conria was something that no Archon could afford to ignore. That to me was very telling. I don't think that going to Conria was an arbitrary thing for Makoto. She wasn't a fighter. She didn't have any reason to go there. Like her weapon was the Muso Isen, and that wasn't even a sharp blade at the time. So something was going on there. Something was really weird going on there. And all of that, you know, resulted in, you know, an A who kind of couldn't deal anymore. And I feel like, you know, there's a lot to discuss with that. So that's definitely something I want to get back into here in the near future. A has one of the best arcs in the game, and it's amazing. I absolutely agree with that. What are your thoughts on the new artifacts lore? New artifacts lore? Are you talking about like the ones that came out in 2.4 with Ito, with like Ocean Husk and or Ocean and Husk sets rather? It's been a little while. We saw A's growth, just saying she took a literal intervention to change her mind even a tiny bit. Well, I mean, but like, isn't that what makes her a great character though? Because she's an Archon, right? Like, she's supposed to be like, Archons are like, she's a god. She's supposed to be like these perfect beings, but none of Genshin Impact's gods are perfect. They all have very real human flaws, and A was very flawed. She could not break with her vision of eternity, and she kept losing people, and with all of those subsequent losses, she just kept digging her heels more and more into trying to prevent loss. And to me, that is like, I think Yae Miko had like that statement about like, no matter how you fight against the flow, like you can't help but be dragged under. And, you know, at the time we were thinking about that in terms of like the people who lost their visions. But I also think that was a intentional statement in the 2.1 trailer where she said that, that was meant to also be, or maybe it was in the 2.0 trailer, but it was meant to be reflective upon the Raiden Shogun's state of mind. So yeah. Do you think Makoto died in a similar manner to Orobashi, where she learned something Celestia didn't want her to know, and they didn't like that? It's very possible. It really is. Yeah, leaks are forbidden. Yeah, no, we don't talk about any leaks here. So if there are new artifacts coming in the new version, I am not aware of any of that stuff. I don't talk about any of the leaks. So yeah. It's okay, Bit. Don't worry about it. I did used to have like a tag across the top of the screen that was like, TH does not discuss leaks, and like that was on my old overlay. I actually have been considering like putting it back along the lower portion of the screen or something, but I haven't decided where I would do it or how I would implement that. We'll see. Congrats on the 100k, TH. Love the work that you do and looking forward to unveiling Genshin's deep lore with you. Hey, I appreciate it. I am looking forward to pressing out some of these new theory ideas that I have too, because I'm actually really excited about most of them and have been for a while. And honestly, to be able to finally get into this idea that originally started with one sentence, which was the portal of Celestia, but like, and I didn't even cover that much in this video, so I think I'm going to be getting into that one more in the next one. But I did allude to it a little bit during this theory where I got into like what was going on with Sarumi, because Sarumi definitely witnessed when Celestia arrived, which I think is really, really interesting, and also proves that, you know, Sarumi is one of the more ancient civilizations to have existed in Tevat as well. If Alice is the goddess of discord, the equivalent of her in Greek mythology would be Eris. Funny thing about Eris is that some of her children are algae that are literally the forms of pain. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things I do want to get into is like all of the different threads of that. That I do need to dig into more of the actual background lore of like the goddess of discord. But it's like from what I remember about it, it's absolutely true though. It definitely is. One time I accidentally killed my friend in co-op with Deluxe E. What? How? That's interesting. They lost both the Dendro Archon and Mekato in the same war. They did. They lost 2 Archons at the same time. Like that's very interesting. It really is. I haven't done the Sarumi quest. Oof. That is if the I actually just realized recently there was one thing I hadn't done in Sarumi Island, which is you know, the room with all the frescoes where you have to insert the little star-shaped crystals or whatever into the wall, and then the 3 electro Sealies go to the mountains. I still haven't actually gone to those mountains yet. I need to do that. Burning damage. Okay, yeah, you did it in the grass. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I've had people try to do that to me. Anyways, let me get into rolling for these. This extra weapon here because it's overdue. So let's see here. All right, I already have some marks on that, but I need to go ahead and start a new one. I'm at 0 again, so I need to do that. And also electrocution, but I said nope. Yeah, well, electrocution. I've also had people try to kill me with that. Damn Revan Umi, I believe. Yep. I think it was Revan Umi who were trying to electro kill me, and then Aether gave me an ice bridge out of it, which was clutch as hell. All right, so let's see how bad this is gonna be. What do you guys think? How many is it gonna take? Am I gonna go all the way to soft pity on this? Is it gonna make me suffer? Or am I gonna lose a 50-50 or 2 50-50s? Like, I already lost the 50-50 on it. Oh no, I went to the last 2 5-star weapons that I rolled for. I ended up having to go all the way to freaking all the way to the epitomized path or whatever. So I definitely don't want to have to do that. And I also almost rolled on the wrong banner, so that was really close. But yeah. Anyways, Yae after this 10 pull. What about Yae? I already have Yae. Anyways, let's go. So this is 10. And none. I do need to get some more thrilling tales together, which I did just get one, so that's cool. I needed to get one of those just to throw it on Sucrose, so I need to make sure I do that. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now before I forget, because I feel like I will forget 100% and just use it as fodder or something, and then it'll just be gone. So let me go ahead and throw that on her before I burn it, because I know I will. Switch, lock. All right, we're good. Cool. Back to it. Let's see what happens with this. So that's 10. This is 20. Nothing. I gotta tell you, I got a Toma constellation. For a character I almost never use and don't really have much use for, but hey, the more constellations he gets, the better he'll be. That's 30. All right, well, I feel like I definitely have that. All right, keep going. 40. Come on, don't make me suffer. Oh, hey, come on, 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 come on. Please, please, please. All right, let's cross as many fingers as I can here. Yes! Yes! Okay, I didn't have to dig. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I love it. All right, that was very surprising. So I can now level up a second one of those and just throw that one back on my Miko, and Mona gets to keep the one that she has, and I don't have to suffer. So that's actually that honestly was probably like the best news I've had in a few days. So that's pretty cool, because usually that crap makes me suffer, and that gets to be super annoying. All right.
Amuse me.
Details, weapons. Oh, actually, before I swap that, let's do this.
Understood.
I'm doing this a really weird way. I didn't need to do it this way, but whatever. I wanted to swap this with her first. There we go. Actually, I have a lot of rearranging to do now. I gotta finish building my Ningguang. She still needs a little add-on work as well. We'll see. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the attack speed thing works on Yae Miko as well. It totally does. So if you guys haven't tried it, highly recommend. It does work, and it does make the character objectively better because her attack speed like doubles. Let's see. Who's gonna take my Solar Pearl now? I don't even know. Who can I throw that on? Oh, Yanfei probably. Let's see. What does she have? Oh no, she has my Royal Grimoire. I really like that weapon. I don't know. I like Solar Pearl more in some cases. Not to mention it's very high refinement. My Royal Grim is still only 3. So that means I gotta find somebody to throw that on. I don't even like. Almost like the problem for me at this point is just not having like enough characters. I guess I can throw the Royal Grimoire on on Lisa for now, because that's a thing. One of these days I'm gonna level up this Lost Bird of the Sacred Wind, but I'll probably throw it on Klee or somebody like that, unless another character comes out that'll be compelling to put it on. We'll find out. But yeah, the attack speed thing definitely works for Yae Miko. So if you just hold W while you're normal attacking, it runs twice as fast. I need to get out of the damn water because I'm electrocuting myself. But yeah, and then if I let it go, you can see it slows down like a lot. Like it's just nice and slow, and as soon as you hold forward, it doubles the pace. So be aware that that is a thing that several of the Catalyst characters can do. I don't know if it's all of them or if it's just her. It might even apply to characters like Mona, but I'm not sure about that. Just because her attack speed's so fast anyways that it might be a little bit hard to tell. Yeah, more primos for the future characters for sure. I think, how much did that even leave me with? Yeah, I still have 10,000 left, and I have these over here to draw on as well. So that'll be really, really nice. To have secured a second Kagura's Verity with only 40 pulls was that was really good. I'm very, very happy with that. All right, I think Dendro is going to be like the minion element. You mean like you think it's going to summon a lot of like creatures and stuff? Famous words from Tashman. It's going to change every or summon thingy being element. Okay, like a summoner's element. Yeah. David, a story. I'm going to build my Lisa before we start the Sumeru arc. Yeah, I mean that could be cool. The one thing that I would err caution of in terms of that desire is if Genshin Impact has any capacity to do what Honkai Impact has done and re-release different versions of the same character, Sumeru will be that time where we might end up seeing like a upgraded version, like a straight up 5-star version of characters like Amber and Lisa, or there could be a quest that we could do that will upgrade them to 5-star, and they'll get a new outfit, new attacks or something like that, because people know that, like, because MiHoYo has to know those characters aren't being used very much. So like it doesn't hurt them to give them a quest that somewhere around, you know, AR 40 or something, even a new player would be able to do those quests and upgrade those characters. So I feel like because of their relevance to the story, if they're going to give us better versions of those 4-star characters, that would be the time, the first opportunity for them to do it. So be ready for that, because Amber is a character whose story implies future growth. Lisa's is a story whose character implies future growth. Kaya's is a story that certainly implies future growth. All 3 of those characters, I have long said that they're going to have an upgrade coming, or they're going to have a second banner with just a straight up 5-star character version or something like that. I kind of err on hoping it's like a quest transfer, and then you get a new appearance for them and they're 5-star and they're just better or equivalent to other 5-star characters. Like, I hope that's what they do. Whether or not that is what they do is another matter. We'll see. The great news about it, you know, if it were to be a quest where you could upgrade, that's just content for the game, you know, quests that you can do to transfer these characters to be better. And then all of these, you know, free-to-play people who come in, you know, really, really late down the road will have this opportunity, you know, I guess around AR 40 or maybe 45, when they finally get to Sumeru and the quest line, to upgrade their starter characters to be better characters. I mean, it really, I mean, obviously, like, I've been playing the game a long time, so I don't know how it is for a new player coming in right now. I don't know how long it would take them to get, you know, to start the game and then progress from the beginning all the way through the end of Inazuma's questline right now. I have no idea. I couldn't venture a guess. I'd imagine maybe a couple of weeks if you were playing a lot. So I would tend to think that that's a thing that could, you know, be reasonable for them to do at some point. Let's head over to Inazuma really quick, because I do need to go to those mountaintops and do that, because I didn't do it, and I was just talking about that earlier. So let's go do that. So what you're saying is for me to wait. I would recommend, Kyra, for you to wait, yes. Like, if they are going to upgrade those characters, we're gonna see that happen. I'm already on, I think, one of the mountains. But yeah, if we're gonna see that happen, it's gonna happen during Sumeru's questline. And so yeah, I would err on the side of caution and suggest waiting for now, because you could end up, you know, pumping a whole bunch of materials and resources into a character who then just gets a new banner, and then you don't need them because, you know, they just released a 5-star variant of that character. But you know, there could also be, you know, it could also require you to do it to upgrade those characters. So there is also that aspect to it as well. So it's hard to say. It could go either way, but you know, if you're, you know, oh, there it is. If you're wanting to level up Lisa expressly because you like Lisa, like, you know, I would err on, you know, I would suggest waiting for now. Man, that thing flew away way too fast. I didn't even see where it went. Damn it. Oh, there he is. He went down, not up. Okay, let's go down then. Tevada story, I guess I'll just farm material for it in advance. Yeah, I think that might be the play, for sure. Unlimited power Lisa. I feel like we're definitely going to see a major arc for Lisa in the future, and I actually, well, you know, one of the things I really want to cover in, you know, in terms of like a Sumeru theory is, you know, or maybe I'll even just do a dedicated video to like Amber and Lisa together and why I think that they're going to be, you know, major players in Sumeru. So yeah, it's actually something I really have been thinking about doing for a while, and it may be something that I'll dedicate some time into exploring in the near future. And grab all these from the base of this tree before I climb the tree and get this thing. All right. I wonder how far this thing is going to make me. Oh god, there's a bunch of them underneath that tree too. All right. Oh, we're going to keep on following them then. Let's see. You're still going to main Lisa. Oof. So let me ask you this, Stick. If they released an upgraded Lisa for a quest, are you saying that you just like wouldn't upgrade your Lisa? You just leave her normal, plain, not very good Lisa? You just use, or like if they released her as a 5-star banner, you wouldn't be interested in getting it? Like you'd just leave it? I'm just trying to make sure I understand the statement, as it were. If it's two separate, bet you they'll use both. Yeah, maybe. Do you think Lost Prayer works nice with Mona? Oh, absolutely. Lost Prayer is definitely still a good weapon for Mona if you have it. What the hell just happened? So it definitely came over here, so I'm gonna kill this thing really quick and see what's going on with that. That was really weird. All right. So now what? I don't... Am I supposed to like hit this or something, or shoot it? Like, why did it run me? Like, is it something that I need to do with all of these? Like, these were... I don't... I'm really confused about this. Like, why did it... I know it turned into the flower, but I'm just trying to figure out why it turned into this flower and why it's here. I don't know if I just need to go get all three in order for it to do anything, because I never did this. So, it was something I completely forgot about until I went down to record that shot in the cave that I used for my most recent video, and then I was like, oh man, I never did follow up on where those Sealies went. So yeah, maybe I just need to find the other two. So I did this mountain. All right, so I need to go to that one, which I believe is this right here. Yeah, because it's these three. So we'll go here, and then we'll go to this shorter of the two. Use elemental sight for the other two. Yeah. Are you talking about at the location I just was? I already teleported away from it. And I don't know if I remember where I was. Oh no, was I up here? I think I might have been right there. Crap. Yeah, I think I was right there. Doesn't work since it isn't a Sealy. Triangulation, TH, math. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it was up there. I was right. All right, let me go back up there. I'll use Elemental Sight, and we'll see if anything changes about that. And then I'll go find the other two. Lisa's already too powerful. You just don't know. Yeah, okay, man. I sure do believe that statement. Oh, that was not what I was trying to do. All right. Having Xiangling in slot 3 is weird for me. Like, I'm used to having her in slot 4, so it's kind of awkward. Well, I guess I can just do it this way. Here, let's have a Stellaris, huh? 3, 2, 1. Oh, you can just kill my Mona. That's cool. He just dragged her in and wouldn't let her go. That was annoying. I tried to just use her E-hold to pull her out of that, but I couldn't. All right, so this has been, as interactions go, badly. that has gone very badly. All right, I'm just gonna use this Bennett burst just for a heal at this point because I got too many damaged characters because of how goofy that went. I wanted to just wake up that freaking Guardian and I ended up with those asshole mobs instead. All right, let's go back up here. Lisa's skill hits like a truck, but you need to charge it. I mean, there is that. I mean, I definitely have leveled Lisa on like test servers way back in the day, but like, not again, no. Also, the charging it thing, she sits there for so long. Yeah, okay, that didn't do anything. So I don't know. I mean, like that one is like lit up. I'm just wondering, like, what the significance is of these other two things here. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the other two ghost locations, and then we'll figure it out from there, I guess. TH doesn't know power. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Can your Lisa do a 105,000 damage charge shot? Because that's a thing that Mona can do. So, you know, build a Lisa that can do that. I'll be impressed. All right, let's see how far up the mountain this Sealy was, because I have no idea how high up this thing might be. Lisa's cooldown is her biggest issue. Yeah, that's also true. You're a stick that's a walnut, my guy. What? I'm super. What? All right. Whoa, what? I got one of these like electro things just sitting here in this shrub. That's interesting. I wonder if that's gonna have anything to do with the Sealy, which I see over there, but I'm wanting to just go ahead and swap to an electro character and turn this thing on its own, because I've clearly never noticed it here before. Is it gonna let me fire this thing off with the character? No? Shogun usually can do it. No? Alright, it's gonna have to be with that Sealy then. It's gotta be related. I think. Either that or I've already gotten that one. Because it's not turning. Yeah, it's definitely not doing anything, so maybe it's related to the Sealy. Or maybe I just have to get the pedal thing up there, because some characters can trigger that without those, but alright, let me go back up. There's another one right there too, so it's got to be just getting this. I'll get the Sealy after I hit those, because I'm not gonna... I don't want to have to go back. Alright. Oh. The one thing I really hate about these is that you pretty much have to get it, and then just stay there until the damn thing wears off, and then get it again and come back and go to the next one, because unless you follow out at a exactly straight angle, you'll just drag it off, and then it loses its connection. Oh, I managed to keep that one, so surprise. Now I can go to the other one after getting the charge again. Just don't chase me. There we go. And that's 2. That means there's got to be a third one. Usually there's 3. Not always, but usually. Oh, did that one turn as I came by? Is that what happened? Damn it. I think I turned to the other one. I did. I totally turned to that one. Hell, even the first one doesn't seem to be charged anymore. What the hell? Yeah, the first one's not charged anymore either. Alright, so that's not following me anymore. Let's get this one again. Yeah, I just need to, like, try to stay in place with these damn things, I guess. Alright, so these two should be lined up. I don't know where the third one even is. Ugh. Alright, so there it goes. Alright, so I hate these. These are probably one of my least favorite puzzle mechanics in the game, if I'm honest. Like, these just, they work kind of awkwardly. Like, I don't want to say they're not intuitive, but they're not unintuitive. Let's go higher up. Maybe it's up. Oh, wait. What? That seems like it's there now. Okay.
We could do with some more.
I don't know exactly what triggered that, but okay. Razor can do more damage than Lisa. Razor can, but yeah, he's not really an electro character. I mean, he's an electro character, obviously, but he's meant to be a physical DPS. All right, let's follow the Sealy out now. Oh man, he got far away fast. Climb up on this. You know, these Electro Sealies, like, they're so easy to lose. Like, as hard or as easy to lose as the Animo Sealy can be sometimes, the Electro ones are the worst. They're so easy to lose because how fast they are. Honestly, I think the only Sealies that I've never had trouble following were those Pyro ones that we had in Dragon Spine. I hope that they do more, like, other elemental Sealies, like, because these were interesting, but I'd like to see, like, you know, like Hydrosealies and Dendrosealies, that kind of thing. Like, I'm just interested in seeing where they go with that stuff. All right, so it does look like this one also came to the same location. All right, so that pretty much explains what's going on with this then. So now I need to go to the last one. I don't remember which one of these is higher up the mountain. I think it's this one. You've seen a video where Lisa dealt like 175k damage. Well, here's the question then, Trick. Can yours do 175k damage? To me, the biggest issue is it even replicatable? Because, you know, like, if you can't make that character replicate that relatively safely whilst fighting a bunch of guardians, or you know, doing it relatively safely whilst maybe in the spiral abyss, like, it almost kind of doesn't matter. Because then it's not practical damage. And that's my biggest problem with Lisa as a whole, is like, I always suspected that her charged attack, especially, or not her charged attack, but her charged E, as long as you get, you know, the 3 stacks on it first and then follow up with the fully charged version of it afterwards, that it would do good damage on a proper build. But the buildup is so damn long that, like, your chances of actually being able to get that long hold out before something just smacks you in the face and either kills you or knocks you down and makes you do it over again, that you could have just been beating on it with something else and saved yourself all that time. You bet it was an overload I mean, overload doesn't do that much extra damage. It does some. Whale level artifacts and buffers. Yeah, I mean, I suppose there's that too. Were they using food and potions? Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things, like, usually when I'm doing, like, you know, my litmus test for, like, can a character do this kind of damage, I start by using no food. Like, I don't want to see food and potion versions of that damage. Obviously, I was able to get my Mona's charge attack over 100k, though. Was it 105,000 damage or something crazy like that? I kind of do want to go back through the VOD on this and just make a video out of that. Just re-release it as add-on content so that people can be like, yo, what the hell? Because Mona can be a much more potent primary in a Kagura's Verity world, for sure. And she was already, you know, like, I thought, a pretty potent primary DPS before. But now it's dumb. It's just dumb. She can be so much better at it than she ever used to be. All right, let's see. And with any character, it requires, you know, a certain amount of, you know, support to make it work. But all of the best hypers still require the right support to make it work. Ito, Zhao, Raiden, like they all need it. Hu Tao, like they all need it. Yeah, okay, we're pretty much heading right up towards that section now. It looks like it's gonna make me jump off it very briefly though. Let me go down over on this side first. Since you're in Surumi Island, is the Thunderbird and the Thunderbird manifestation the same thing? Really confusing. So yes, they are technically the same thing. As I understand it, the Thundering manifestation is like a reconstitution of the soul of the Thunderbird, but it's like a reconstitution of only like a certain aspect of it, which is why it seems mindless. And it just, you know, wants to kill everything or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of complicated, but yeah, it is. Oh god, one of these days I'm gonna find these last 3 Electro Oculus so I can finally finish leveling my goddamn statues of the 7 to level 10, because I still haven't done that yet. Because I'm missing like 3, I think. And I need to do that so that I can finally get that last so I can finally get that last key and open that last building over there. The last treasure thing. Oh, wrong window. I always forget that that's even a thing. Worship statue. Let's see. Yeah, I need, 3. I have no idea where they are. I have no idea where they are right now, so there's one of that. Spoiler, the Thunderbird is Oz's ancestor, but I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised. That's for sure. Use that item that reveals the oculi. Yeah, so the problem about those is that they're consumable. You're talking about, let's see, not that. These. So yeah, they're consumable, and I've used some of them, but the range on them is pretty short. So like now oh wait, does it only consume them if you find one? It does only consume them if they find. Oh my god. So, but even still, it's like no elemental oculi in the area, and I'm not sure. Like, do you guys know like what the actual range is on it? Like, if it only consumes, like, I honestly, like, I've never needed them in the past until really just now, and I never realized that they didn't consume. So now I'm just staring at the stupid icon because I'm like, I crafted these thinking I was gonna need them, but I was like, these are super expensive, and if they're gonna get consumed every time I use them, then like I don't think I'm gonna use it. But what do you mean it cannot search possibly the entire island? No electro oculi, like. Let's put that to the test then, because that's telling me I have none on that island. Let's go over to what is it? Damn it, I can never remember the Sarai. Right? Yeah, Sarai. Let's use it over here and see. Holy shit. It does search the whole island, I think. What? God damn it. Oh god, I hate everything. Ugh. Okay. Oh god. Well, at the very least, I don't know if it searched the whole island or if it just recognized that there's one within this searchable area, but because it didn't like oh, there's just one on the whole island. It put one in this bubble. So now I just need to float around in this bubble for a little bit. Does anybody know how long the bubble stays up like this? How long does it stay? Because I'm gonna take a picture of this on my phone so that I have a guide of that circle after it disappears. But now I know that I need to stay in this relative area for a little while.
And I know just if you wish to hear.
You know, now that I'm thinking on it, I do think that there was a Electro Oculus down inside the very lowest level of this place that I never figured out, that I've completely forgotten about until just this moment. Although maybe it's not that, because that looks like it's just outside of the range of this circle. Yeah, that's outside the range of the circle, so it can't even be that. It's got to be a different one. All right, so let's head kind of more over in this direction. I'm just gonna have to go in big circles until I find it, I guess. Because I gotta see if I can hear the sound and then home into it. Well, at least Kazuha can stay in the air forever. But right now I need to hear the sound and try and catch it on the minimap. Let's see. It's been a while since I've hunted for any of these because I've just been kind of like, well, if I can't find these things, then friggin' screw it. But really, like, I have a lot of them still marked on my my world map. That's what most of these stars are. They're stars from ones that I found. Which actually brings me to the interactive map, because this is not one of the ones that I took my marks away from. So that actually could really help me, because now I can just compare it with the Electro-Oculus on the interactive map and see where the likelihood of its presence to be, which looks like it would be right about here. So let's head to that location. That should be where the last one... I see it right there. It's right freaking there. I can see it. God damn it. All right, let's just go get it. I see the damn thing. It's right in front of my face. All right. Well then, that'll leave me with just 2 to go. So I guess now that I got that one, I will mark this, even though I don't have very many marks left. But I need to take a look at my Surumi Island marks and see if there's any others that stand out as not found. I've got these 2. I've got this one. There's a whole bunch right here overlaying on each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got those. I've got these 2. I got these 2. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4 over there. I've got that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got all of these. It looks like I might be missing one in this area. I would like to point out that up until this moment, I haven't used the interactive map to look for a single Electro-Oculus. So I think I did pretty good without using the interactive map. Getting within 3 of like the total is not too shabby, I think. But yeah, it looks like I might be missing one right around here, actually. It looks like it is right in this area. So let me teleport over here and see if it is there. I just go to every waypoint and use the stone. The range is good enough to find in between point. Interesting. You know, like I never really considered using those that way, because I guess I didn't really understand the mechanic for how they work exactly. But now that I know, so let's see where this thing is, because right now it should be in this area, unless I already got it and I just didn't mark it, which is also a distinct possibility. But I can't reuse the hunter for like another 25 seconds, so I can't even reveal if it's in this area just yet.
The insolent shall be punished.
Well, let's go ahead and just knock this thing out then really quick. Oh, on the wrong character.
Let's light it up.
You know what? I don't want her to teleport away. Oh, come on. Just die already, will you? She does not want to die. There we go. For some reason, the Stellaris bubble wouldn't even pop on her, which is kind of annoying. Oh, whatever. Alright. So, let's pop it again. Elemental Oculus nearby. That's all it said. Opening the map. That's it? It didn't give me a circle. It just says nearby. Oh, it didn't even consume it, though. It just says Elemental Oculus nearby. Why aren't you marking it on the map? Like that much was kind of... I'm really confused about that. Let's see something. Hang on. Let's see. I think I need to... I think that, like, there's this gate up here. It could be, like, up in the air or something. Yep, I see it right there. It's right there. Actually, I could probably glide to it, but I'm going to try this gate that's nearby first. Because maybe it'll take me through it. And I hate to do this the long way if I don't have to. No, get back. Maybe it won't, because it was only lit up in one direction. It looks like I might have to rotate it from another direction, possibly. Unless it's going to take me up there anyways. But it kind of doesn't seem like it, unless it's this gate here. But this one will probably only take me back over there. Alright, so the hell with it. I'm just going to go back over here then and just glide in that direction from up here, because I might be able to make it. It depends. I might be able to make it. What I can probably do to give myself my best chances of making it is just put a bunch of animo characters to use, because
Didn't keep you waiting,
I can use
did
Venti and Kazuha to keep some altitude. And I can even use some food to kind of improve stamina consumption. Let's see. I think I have some food that'll help me out with that. Sprinting stamina. No. No. Let's see. Restores. Gliding and sprinting stamina. There we go. All right. I need to go to the north, though. Not that direction. Actually, because the Thundering Manifestations Island is right here, I can actually get even better efficiency from my stamina by jumping off the end of this island all over again. All right. Let's see. Genshin looks wild on widescreen. It's definitely a different experience. I think one thing that a lot of people underestimate about widescreen also is that sometimes the things that are obvious are very, especially on this size of an ultra wide, it's like the center frames of things that you want are very far away from you. So like you can sometimes overlook UI elements that would have been helpful. All right, let's go. I feel like I need to make sure I need to move a little bit more to the west. This is probably not the way you're supposed to get this, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyways. I'm gonna land on this rock up here and get my stamina back again, and then just glide into it. I guarantee you I can do it this way. This is definitely a weird way of doing it, but I don't feel like looking for whatever gate is probably supposed to take me through that. So I'm just gonna do it the way I know will work, which is just get a shitload of height and then just crash onto it. All right, let's just do it this way. Oh, nope, wrong window. All right, so let's see. It should be right around here, so I just need to keep going straight. And then just drop a bit of altitude once I get in the area and then kind of come down on it. Can't wait for you to get the 1 mil on YouTube. Oh, man. That would be amazing. I see it right there. Yeah, I'm way above it. That would be amazing. 1 mil subscribers would be amazing. It would definitely give me a, a compelling reason to probably try and go full time. And I would love to go full time if I can. Right now, it's not looking like I'm going to get to do that anytime soon, but if I ever get the opportunity to do it, I will. All right, so that'll leave me with just 1 Electroculus left. I'm going to go ahead and mark that one as well, now that I know it's there, or that I've gotten it. All right, let's get on the ground. And I can use the compass again to see if there's anything else on this island and whether or not I should keep looking. All right. Well, that did consume it. Hey. That is kind of surprising. Okay. So that actually showed me where it is in a completely different location, which is kind of surprising. I didn't think it would be able to reach that far to the north. This thing has much bigger range than I understood it to have. Now, I did delete a lot of my marks on this section of the map, but because it circled this area and the interactive map only has 2 in that area, I have a reasonable expectation of the location for one of those, for whichever one of the 2. There's only 2 spots for me to test, but I always kind of thought that those little compasses were kind of a throwaway, if I'm honest, and I didn't really put much stock in them because I got all of the other Oculus in the other regions without them. And because I got them long before, they were even a thing. But then here in Inazuma, I was just kind of wandering around without having gotten all of the Oculus. So, yeah.
Yahoo!
Oh my God, all my characters are running so fast right now because I've got 2 Animo characters in the party right now. It's a level of spoiling that I haven't had for myself in a long time, and I've missed it greatly. I feel like it's got to be up here. So I feel like I've been up there before, though, and that's weird to me. Is that going to work? No, I need to get a little closer, I think, because I'm dropping too much altitude before I get up there. All right, trying it again. The old Venti Kazuha height trick. There we go. Using Kazuha and Venti to climb things is not okay / amazing. Maybe a video will massively blow up and you'll shoot right to the top of content creating in the Genshin community. You never know. That would be amazing. I mean, listen, I don't want to like sit here and sound like I'm like ungrateful or anything for the experience that I've had, because like, you know, like when my 500 years apart video blew up, that already accelerated my channel well beyond what I ever expected. That one video alone, like, you know, set things way differently for me than I ever anticipated in terms of this channel's growth. And that video alone, you know, like propelled me to a level that I didn't think was ever going to happen. So, just for me to be with a stone's throw away from 100,000 at this point is already, you know, surprising. Okay, yeah. So it's not this one, at least I don't think, but I should have known it wouldn't be this one. I've been up here in the past, so I actually came up here, I think, when Raiden Shogun released and was messing around up there. Unless it's around the backside and I just didn't look. It kind of looks like it's slightly offset on the map. I wish I find myself wishing right now that I hadn't deleted my marks for this. People are still on Facebook? What? I don't know. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. The little arrow on the minimap is it? Really? That doesn't track with the
Follow the wind.
with the like this little arrow on the minimap isn't where even they're marked on the interactive map. So that seems like it can't be right. Because right now I'm like on that marker, but I don't see it here. I'm inclined to think that that arrow can't be it. Because of those two marks that are on the interactive map. Unless it's, you know, actually sitting up underneath these stairs or something. No? No. Okay. Where is this damn thing? Well, I guess I could also try to find the extra Electro Oculus once I'm done with this, since I have more compasses. TH, you should do the glide test again of how far you can get from the highest point of the map. Yeah, it's been a long time. I want to say the last time I did that, I got from the highest point of Dragon Spine out to around this area. Like, I was very close to landing in the Thousand Winds Temple, I think. I think using Kazuha, like, I think I used Zhao to do it last time, but I think Kazuha would make for a compelling new attempt at that for sure. Yeah, you know, it could be underground if that little indicator actually is the one that I'm trying to get right now. But the interactive map shows one, you know, either on Tenchukaku or here on the side. So I'm inclined to check these out first, just because I've already, you know, spent the time to climb up here and I don't want to waste the altitude that I've gained here. Let's see. All right, let's go up here. Use Amber, less stamina while gliding when she's in the team. That's actually, Venti does the same thing, actually. That's why I have Venti in the team right now, because I was gliding earlier. So it doesn't look like it's on this building or on the roof of this building. I might actually have to click on that icon on the interactive map and see where people are saying it is, because I'm not seeing it here either. Yeah, and Animo Res too. All right, let's see. Okay, so somebody's saying this is a cave one, and then the other one was on top of Tenchukaku, so I definitely had to have gotten that one. So I think this one has to be underground. All right, so maybe that's why I never found it then, because it's apparently under everything, and I just didn't explore down there enough. So let's head down to the caves underneath here and see what I can find. Because I need to get down there and kind of reattempt here. Because I do remember there being some caves down there. So I need to kind of stay in this area, sort of. It might be enterable from, I think it's over here. But I'm kind of surprised, unless it's like up there on that ledge right there and I just passed it or something. The caves where Ayaka had the quest. Yeah, it could be down in that area. Actually, I rather think it is, just based on like the little picture now that I'm thinking about it. All right, let's keep going for those, because I think those are right down here. Let's see. This will be the one that'll finally allow me to get my frickin' Electrooculus statues to 10 at least. Way overdue. Yeah, here's the cave. Alright. Come on, Kazuha. Now, I'm kind of far away from this, though. So, unless these caves are really, really long, and they could be. Not seeing it right now. There's another little bend in the cave over here that could actually, it could be this. Hey, beetles. Hey, those will be helpful. I've still not put the fight. Yep, there it is. It's right friggin' there. There's a lot of beetles in this cave, man. How did I not know about this cave? Like, I've already gotten 4 beetles, 5 beetles in one cave. Like, that's crazy. That's kind of awesome because I still, like, that's 6. That's 6 beetles in one cave. I still have never ascended my my Ito to 90 because I don't want to go hunt beetles. Let me see how many more I need. Let's see. Oh, I still need a lot. One of these days I'll get those beetles, and then now that I know that I can get 6 beetles in this cave, I could feasibly get it pretty soon. Now that I know that's here. It'll be like that. Oh shoot, I capped my resume right back. Oof. Alright, so I got one more Electrooculus to get. Because there should be a spare, which is the one that you'll keep in your inventory after you turn in all the other ones. But I'm going to go ahead and make this thing level 10 so that I can finally go open up that last treasure. Because I've been meaning to get that forever anyways. Offer all. Finally, Jesus. Yeah, that cave had a surprising amount of beetles in it, though. All right. Finally. Rewards. All right. I dig it. What's going on here with this stuff? I've had that forever. Why are you telling me this now? All right. Oh, I did just get a new achievement. Let's check that one out. Oh, nice. That was actually the last one I needed here, so that's a new name card. I like it. I'm at 474, almost to 500. Getting there. Not changing my name card to that one, though, because I just got this Shenhua one today, actually, so I'm not changing it. What else is this? Oh, it's probably... Oh, it's this, isn't it? It's because I didn't put that that constellation on my Toma yet. Here we go. C3 Toma. Let's see. Have I maxed out my Sakura? Oh yeah, I did that a long time ago. That was a high point of focus for me a long time ago.
Everybody stand.
Well, now I'm on Animo Resonance instead of my other stuff, like where I had you know, Zhongling here to help give me more pyro applications to ensure vaporizing, but whatever. No, get away. Ah, whatever, it's fine. I definitely need to reset my party here, but I need to go and I gotta figure out where this last one is. Let's I'll use it from here and see. Cannot use current state. There we go. Hey, I think it actually did track the last one. I think I may have just gotten lucky. Wow, the range on that is way bigger than I thought it was. That's kind of irritating, I'm not gonna lie. Because here I was like undervaluing this thing forever. Interactive map shows only one Oculus in that entire area, and it's up here. So, yeah, I should be able to get the extra one very, very easily. Okay, so that one should be right around here on the beach. Which, now that I think about it, oh god, is this the one that was behind that cage that did I never figure that out? Or is it out there or something? I don't know. Wait. No. I got that. I'm confused. It's pointing to me to one that should be right around here. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's way the hell up there. What? Oh, I bet you if you get this I bet you I didn't have high enough Sakura level to actually go get this thing when I first got it or something. Maybe I just couldn't reach it or something. Well, okay. Well, now I have them all, including the spare. So that means over in the old inventory, I should have all of those. You know, I keep forgetting to put my pets back on when I have those. Cool. All right. So now I have all of these. It's weird that, I don't know about you guys, but every now and then I'll go to Dragonspine and I'll weirdly find another Crimson Agate. It's been a while since I found one now, but like, I want to say like the last event that had us go there, while we were like basically like running off paths for one of the event things. I just so happened to see one and I was like, what the hell? And I just went and grabbed it. But that was super weird. All right, let me go and get that last treasure, because I've been looking at that treasure for far too long now, which I think is right around here. I think that, no, actually, I think it's over here. I think. Try using Wave Rider? Huh? Oh, yeah, you were talking about for the thing. All right, maybe I was wrong. Oh, no, it is. No, this was the other one that I was thinking of. Okay. I thought I could see. Oh, it should be. Maybe it's over here. Then I'm gonna teleport here. You literally can get infinite of those because the tree gives you quests. Quests give you one. What, Crimson Agate? Like, I'm not talking about just like the free ones that you get to complete the tree, man. I'm talking about the actual items that you can hold. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. I knew it was around this area somewhere. But no, I mean, my Dragonspine tree has been done since, what, 1.2 or whenever Dragonspine came out. That was done a long time ago. But weirdly enough, you'll just find one chilling out on the rocks in the mountains. Because, you know, like back in the day, you know, you couldn't even get it to where you could do the quests to finish the tree until you had completed enough of the you know, finding of the actual physical objects. You had to actually, like, you know, run around and discover those before you could do that. All right, let's go ahead and open up this thing now that I finally finished those. So that's another thing completed finally. Hey, that's another achievement too. That's 475. I like it. Anything good? Yeah, actually, I like it. Those are always chests worth getting.
Off we go. Let me scout.
All right, well, might as well just go ahead and throw down the old Pyronado then. Oh boy. Now, god dang it. I hate that thing. This one's sitting behind the damn shield. It won't let me hit him. This one's like trying to draw me into it. So obnoxious. Just die, god. Really? Poor Mona. Oh god. All right. I don't like you. Poor Mona. That thing was just like steady nuking her, and I went for a DPS race and it didn't happen. Sad face. I need to level up that other Kagura Verity that I got. I need to see how many materials I even have for that, because I kind of don't think I have enough on hand to do it. No, wrong. Almost like wasted enhancement materials, which is not something I wanted to do. I also need to probably level up that other Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer that I got on my Sucrose. But I think Sucrose is going to be a character that I'm going to probably put some focus into in the very near future. You regret completing the tree before having 1,000 of those? Oof. I say before putting into the tree. Yeah, I heard from Inviosity that for players who did their Crimson Tree every week in a row upon release have no extras. So I don't think that's true, because like I did it from release. I did it right when it came out. And I found as many of those as I could right out of the get-go, and then started the tree that same week. And that, like, having no extras wouldn't even be like it wouldn't even be par for the course for like what MiHoYo does, because they always give us at least one additional. So I don't think that's accurate. At least I don't think so. He could be right, but I don't think so. Because they always give us extras for those. All right, so I was able to get it to 50 so far. Let's go ahead and push some of those items to the right really quick. Nope, I teleported to the wrong point, didn't I? All right, let's see. Up here. Sorry, I meant doing the Crimson Wish Weekly, not the map ones. I mean, like, so you weren't even able to start the Crimson Wish Weekly until you had enough of the map ones, I think, to get you to, like, what was it, level 6? Or was it level 8? I don't remember. It's been over a year now. Oh, I passed where I was going again. I'm getting a little spacey here, because I'm probably going to wrap up the stream here in a few minutes. Just kind of making up for all the time I spent, you know, screwing around with messed up freaking technical problems at the beginning of the stream. Did I not? Oh, okay, no, we're good. All right. Alrighty. I need to go back to Miko and level up. Nope. Weapon. Almost made that mistake again. Oh, wait. I thought I had a lot more of those. What just happened? Oh. Oh, no. I thought I needed the purple ones, not the blue ones, so I just used all the ones I needed. That was stupid. Now I gotta go farm more of those. What date are these farmed? Today, actually. Okay, well, that's fine then. I got some stuff I can use to do that. We're good. I thought I needed the purple ones, so I'm just like pushing them all right on the purple ones, and then I almost messed that up. I almost just knocked my drink over on my desk. That would have been terrible. That would have been completely horrible. All right. I don't remember what element it suggests. Oh, cryo. Okay. Yeah, I'll just use this team for this. Why not? Well, you will need them, so you ain't wrong. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I will need them. So, yeah, like, I'm trying to get the weapon leveled up anyways. I need to get it to 90. So, there's that. All right. They all got Electro instead of what I wanted them to have. I should have centered that closer to one of the churls than the freaking Electro slimes. Whatever. I'm quickly losing the ability to articulate properly. Oh, poor Kikomi. Alright, well, whatever. Those got wasted anyways, so it didn't really matter. Alright. Well, I only had enough resin on hand to run this twice. But, like I said, I've got a few fragiles, I think. I needed 9 more of these, I think, so I'll have to run it a few times. How am I liking Yae Miko so far? I don't know. There's just something about the character that just doesn't flow right for me right now. Or maybe it's just because I don't have a team comp that I really like running her with, which is also distinctly possible. So I don't know. It could be, you know, one of any number of issues that are going on there that are causing me not to like the character that much. I've found myself using, you know, like my Kagura's Verity, which now that I have 2, I don't have to anymore, but I found myself using my Kagura's Verity on Mona instead, because I was just enjoying that a lot more. It felt more satisfying. And then, you know, like Miko, like I guess now that I'll have the second weapon, like I probably won't have a hang up with it anymore, but we'll kind of just wait it out and see, I suppose. David Astoria, you look exhausted. Go to sleep. Oh, see, here's the thing. I'm not even going to go to sleep when I get off the stream just yet, because I also want to, like, I have very little free time every day. So little that, you know, it's been really difficult for me to actually sit down and play like Horizon Forbidden West and actually like experience that game the way I want to. So when I get off the stream, I'm actually probably gonna sit down and like spend an hour on that before I actually just like fall in bed. That's probably what's going to actually occur, is I'm gonna go play that for a little bit and then I'm gonna fall in bed, like, you know, like I'm almost dead basically. That's probably what'll happen, because I'm trying to get through that game. But I finally, like, I don't know, I'm only like level 21 or something in that game right now, so I'm not even very high in or far through that game. I finally killed a Thunderjaw last night for the first time, so that was pretty cool. 'Cause those things are like impossible to kill at level 21. This is ridiculous. Sleep is for the living. No kidding. All right, I still need more. Sleep, what a concept. Yeah, I never get sleep. I really don't. Like, my average sleep is probably like, if I were to like, for like the last 5 years, really, ever since I got the job that I currently have, I would say that my nightly sleep is probably in the area, like if I were to average it all together, even with like sleeping more on the weekends than I do during the week, is probably still no more than 6 hours, but probably closer to 5, which is not great. Honestly, it's really not great. I wish I could sleep more. I really do. It's one of the reasons why I wish I could go full time doing this, is like, you know, because then I could like plan my day around being healthy. You know, like I could get an actual around 8 hours of sleep every night, could wake up in the morning and go and work out and actually take care of myself the way I want to again. And then spend the rest of the day, the next 8 to 10 hours or 12 hours or however long I feel until I'm satisfied with the progress of content. But, you know, I'm still working on growing to a point where I can consider doing that. Honestly, I think, and my wife has even said as much about me over the last few months that like even she thinks that I probably won't really be happy until I can do that. You know, no matter how well I end up doing with any kind of normal conventional career, like I'm just the kind of person who prefers to do things on his own. I don't want to say that I don't play well with others, but like I don't always play well with others. Which I guess is like a trademark of like a, you know, A-type personality kind of thing, but like I'm not like an asshole to people that I work with or anything. I don't like doing things arbitrarily just because somebody says so when I know there's a better way to do something, and it drives me absolutely insane when I watch other people do things in less efficient ways, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Like I don't get it. So yeah, I struggle with that like hardcore sometimes, and it makes it hard for me to work for people. It does. It's just one of those things. All right, let's see if I have enough to level up the weapon again. Nope, I keep going to the wrong one because the red dot's there. Yes, I do. Okay, good. There was no sound effect on the first half of that for some reason. That was weird. All right, let's see if I have enough of those. I have a shitload of those. I actually might have enough to go ahead and get it to 80 at least, so that could be cool. Rev, we're definitely going to be setting that one up, bud. Don't you worry. We're definitely going to be doing that in the near future. Because all the trash talk that you've done is it's gonna have to come to a complete nosedive at some point, because I have to do it. I have to do it. All right, I need some more of the Spectre Blue item. Oh god, I don't have that many of those. I don't even have that many of that. Oh my god, I need to go kill more specters. That's not good. That's gonna make this tricky, I think. God dang it, man. Specters. Ugh. Let's see if that was enough to do it. Probably not. Oh, hey, it was exactly enough. But now I definitely won't have enough to do the next one, though. But, I mean, there's only one ascension left. But I definitely need a lot more of those. I need some more of these claws, too. I think I have enough to make those, though. Let's see. Let's see. I need 6. I have exactly enough. Cool. So I have those. I might have enough of the wolf claws to... Oh, yeah, I definitely have enough of those. I'll use most of them, but not all, because that would be a mistake. And I'll just push most of those. And that should give me everything I need, and then some for a little while on that. So the only thing I'm going to need now to max out Miko's Verity is... Or Miko's Verity is just these. Which I think... Can't you get some of those from the store? Wrong icon. Damn it. Actually, let me go ahead and claim this really quick, because it's staring at me. You'd rather go eat a bunch of tofu if I was allergic to beans rather than fight a big specter. Oh god. Yeah, you know, like specters are definitely like one of my least favorite enemies in this whole game. They are absolutely punishingly obnoxious. They just are. Hey, look, another name card. I got 3 name cards in one day. That's kind of weird. That's gonna give me another red tag over here to go look at. Nice. Okay, so that was for the I guess for the quest with the plume thing. All right. I can't accept any of those right now. All right, because I don't really have any friendship spots or anything to utilize. And back to the Mona team. All right, so let's see. I need some specters so that I can finally finish that weapon off. Ah, god damn it. That's gonna suck. It's unfortunate, but they're cute. What? So I mean, just arrived. How's it working? Oh, Spiffy JK. So I basically I already finished the Mona showcase portion of the stream. However, it went really well, and I feel confident in saying that if you wanted to use Kagura's Verity on Mona, you will get good results. I was able to easily replicate 75k damage charged attacks on Mona. And then with just a little swapping around, I was able to, and food, with a little swapping around and food, I was able to get it to a 105,000 damaged charged attack with Mona. It's a vaporize, but it's still easily replicatable. So 105k charged attack with Mona with the Kagura's Verity. Absolutely ridiculous. So I feel confident in saying Kagura's Verity, best in slot for Mona if you want to use her as a primary. It will enable her to do it way better than any other weapon in the game thus far. Far and away. Because I've invested a lot of time in building a primary Mona. And then that weapon changes the game and makes her even better for it. So I'm very confident in making that statement. That said, I have the video on demand that I can go back and cut through to find the moments where I hit those big numbers, and I'm considering going back and finding those moments and just making a quick, I don't know, 4 or 5 minute showcase video that shows those damage numbers so that I can kind of highlight while Kagura's Verity is still on banner, so that people who might be on the fence about it can at least see that. So yeah, it's just good information to have. But that said, if you guys know anybody who's on the fence about it, or not sure whether or not Kagura's Verity would be something that they should, if they were wondering whether or not they should get one, if they have what they need to get it, or if they're willing to invest in the game to get one, that they will get strong returns from it from Mona if that's a character that they were considering building. TH, give me 6 cans of spam and I'll go do the clips. No, we're good, man. Don't worry about it. No, I mean, I'd want to edit it into a full video anyways, so it would be fine for me, because it was in the first hour of the video anyways. So it would be easy enough for me to find the moments. It wouldn't be too hard. Flea plays the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? Yikes. One of these days I do need to rebuild my Klee as well. I've never really spent much time in the pyro domain to get good pyro artifacts, and I really need to get back over there, farm those, and actually try to put both my Klee and my Diluc, hell, even Yunfei, in proper builds, because really my only good pyro characters are Xiangling and Hu Tao and Bennett. They're my good pyro characters. All my other ones are super neglected. So you loathe the pyro domain, man. Yeah, me too. That domain just sucks. It's awful. That is a bad domain. A whole month of grind for a copium set. Yeah, basically. I mean, that's one of the reasons why so many people get behind the whole idea of just farming the domain where you get Shimenawas at, because you get 2 sets that have so many uses. Shimenawa's is just a good set, like the 2/2 bonus. Like it enables you to, you know, use like those 2-piece 18% bonuses on basically anybody. But then also, you know, the ER set is useful on a lot of characters as well. So you get so much value for your resin there compared to other ones. Even though just saying value to resin is kind of a meme when you're talking about farming artifacts anyways, because you, like, let's be honest, most of the time you don't get value for your resin. You don't. It just kind of gets thrown in a hole like a wishing well, you know. You're just like, all right, hopefully this is a guy. It's not. That's just the way it is. You gave up on it ages ago and slapped 2-piece 2/2 on your Yunfei. Ouch. You had given up on that domain a long time. Yeah, I mean, I really do need to get back in there. I want to, but pyro characters haven't really been relevant in a long time. Really, when we take a step back and think about the characters that have released over the last year. When was the last time we got a pyro character? Toma? He's not relevant. Who was the most relevant pyro character before him? It was Hu Tao. Hu Tao came out over a year ago. It's been a year. It's been a year since we got a pyro character that was worth anything. So, like, Diluc was, you know, a standard banner character. Yunfei came out, I think, the patch before Hu Tao, if I'm right. I got a cat, like, meowing at me right here. But yeah, it's been a long time. So, you know, the most relevant, most used pyro characters are still probably Bennett and Xiangling, and they've been out in the game since release. Like, we are way overdue for some good pyro characters. We really are. Has it been really a whole your damn Genshin boomer moment? Yeah, for sure. It has been... Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we got a pyro character that was really worth anything. Because Toma's not good. Like, he's not viable in really most comps at all. I think most people, like, were trying to put him to use. I think, like, really one of his only compelling uses is in a Hu Tao comp. And you kind of have to bounce back and forth with him too much to really make using him even with Hu Tao very appealing, honestly. So I don't even think I don't think that comp really took hold very well. We get too many people, 5-star Geo and Electro. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of Geo build up over the last little while. Natlan will be a bunch of Pyro, hopefully. Yeah, for sure. But Natlan's probably still like 2 years away. So that's that would be, you know, like if we didn't really see another good Pyro character until Natlan, it would have been 3 years since the last one. So like that'd be a little rough. It would be a little rough. I kind of don't think that that's gonna happen though. I kind of suspect we'll see. I kind of suspect we'll end up seeing some better pyro characters before then, but we'll see. You were so excited for him. You love his personality, but his kit really didn't live up to my expectations, sadly. I feel like that's probably how a lot of people feel about Yae Miko right now. I mean, I'm not going to say that Yae Miko is like trash tier like Toma, sadly, but like, I feel like a lot of people feel like she is, and I don't think that that's accurate, really. Like, Miko's not bad. She's just like, I don't know. She's just kind of weird. Like, I do agree. Somebody said earlier in the stream that like if they would just make Miko's you know, E skill, like if you just held it, it would just fire all three. You know, if you could just hold it and change directions, that would be better rather than having to like tap fire it for the whole thing. That actually might be a little bit better. But you know, we'll see. I gotta farm some specters this week so I can actually remax out this weapon again. Because right now her stats are going to be down a little bit from what I'm used to. Not by a lot, because her stats are still pretty solid even as is, but I would like to see them climb up a bit more. Usually, you know, she's got that other like 4 or 6% crit damage or whatever. I'd like to see that go up, but her attack also needs to go back up a bit more. I think we'll get some pyros in Sumeru because we have that painful burning reaction already. Also true. I would be surprised if we don't see any pyros over there. Probably, let's see. We'll probably get a bunch of Hydro characters and direct buffs to them for Natlan. That's also possible because, you know, Hydro characters are very, very useful in, you know, regard to vaporize opportunities. So, yeah, I think that'll definitely be a thing there too. Diluc, Klee, Hu Tao, and Yoimiya. Oh yeah, we did get Yoimiya, but again, that's another character that, you know, I did forget about Yoimiya, sadly. But here's the thing about Yoimiya. She is mostly not relevant to meta. Most people don't build Yoimiya comps unless you just really like that character, because she also did not really live up to the hype either. And you know, like, she's not a bad character, but like, there's definitely, because she only hits one target, you really like, there's only certain levels of the Spiral Abyss that you can really get good return from Yoimiya on. So there's that. If you forget about Yoimiya, that means she wasn't meta. Yo, absolutely. I mean, there's definitely truth to that. Like, if you're having a conversation about the Pyro characters that have been released over the last year and you forget one, it means they're not relevant to the meta. It really does. I'm curious how Dendro element will look. Yeah, me too. I think everybody is. Diluc is just like Wolf's Gravestone with Benny. For sure. I mean, Diluc is definitely a compelling option in terms of, you know, pulling Wolf's Gravestone out. Klee is same level as Diluc, but everyone was like, Diluc is better, and I'm a survivor of that time. Yeah, for sure. You know, I think Diluc was better than Klee at that time, because Diluc is still viable in certain team comps. And we can't just pretend that he doesn't do a lot of damage anyways, because he does. His attacks do good damage. One of these days, I'm actually just gonna, like, rebuild my Diluc and just build a team around him and just, I don't know, like, do a stream just using Diluc for fun, because I actually really enjoy his gameplay. I think he's a fun character. Plus, Wolf's Gravestone is broken anyways. So there's also that. Klee can be a great support. Yeah, Klee can be a good support at times. Build a team around Amber. No. We'll probably get other reactions, I guess. And stuff like Grow for Dendro Hydro, Frost for Cryo Dendro. No idea what it could be for Electro. I don't know. I kind of feel like, weirdly, like when you think of like trees and stuff, it would be like grounding. Like, you know, like, because, you know, green for ground. Like if you know anything about like, you know, working with electricity, everything has to be grounded so that, you know, you don't like fry things out. So I kind of feel like it could be something like that, maybe. But I don't know, like, maybe it could just result in a damage increase for that. Or, ooh, here's an idea. Now that I'm thinking about how grounding, like, forces it to, you know, like, it terminates at this point, right? So, like, if you have a Dendro target, like something that's spiked with Dendro, perhaps when it's mixed with Electro for a reaction, all future Electro damage on it, like, will be, like, homed into it. So, like, you know, as opposed to it, like, spiking all over the place and... like it'll deal more damage to them, so it could be like a mini resonance kind of thing, or just like that target is more likely to get like more of the electro damage or something. I don't know. That could be really interesting though. This is what Cole does with plans, so I'm just hoping that Ayato will go well with Yoimiya. I'm hoping that you know, that what I really want more than anything is like just another decent pyro off-screen damage producer that doesn't require the character to be so close. So, you know, like Pyronado's awesome, obviously. But, you know, like for Mona, I kind of need to place Guoba to make that work best, to, you know, keep getting good vaporized opportunities out of Mona. Which is fine. Guoba works fine for that. But if the targets move away from Guoba, then it's kind of a little bit of a problem. Whereas if we had something that was more akin to like Xingqiu's rain swords, but pyro from another character, then we'd have something that could hit at range and, you know, give, you know, better vaporized opportunities to a character like Mona. So yeah, I think that would be really cool. Can't wait to see what they end up doing with Dendro. Yeah, me too. I think everybody's at this point, like, that's on everybody's mind. I think you're just hoping that Ayato, yeah, me too. Okay, let's see. God, those vines, they'll be in Sumeru for sure. Oh, absolutely they will be. That's why I love Yanfei for projectiles and a big range when targeting uncharged. Yeah, that's true. I think that Yanfei, one of the things I like about Yanfei's kit in general is just that, like, you see her attacks go in like a straight line, so it's very intuitive. Mona's have no straight line. There's a disconnect there. Ningguang's go in a straight line, but only a straight line. Lisa's kind of arc around, so it's kind of intuitive, but also weird in its own way. And Klee's actually follow an arc path, which is good and bad. Because like with Klee, like you can actually get over stuff and throw things on their head, which is great, but which other characters cannot do. But if you're looking to like have like a seemingly more infinite range, you can't really do that. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here, guys, because I do have a couple other things I want to wrap up here before the end of the night. Off screen here, so I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for being here tonight. I do appreciate the support on the streams. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like on your way out and subscribe. I'm really close to 100,000 subscribers. Let's see what the number is right here before I close out the stream. 99,647. I am 353 subscribers away from 100,000. So we are almost there. My silver play button is right around the corner, and I'm really excited about that. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just like, I know it's like kind of like a meaningless thing, but like I'm the kind of person who likes like a tactile reward for something. It feels like you accomplish something, like things you can touch. So that's pretty cool. We're right around the corner. But anyways, subscribe, like, and don't forget to follow me over on Twitch if you guys enjoyed the content over there as well. It really does help me out because I'm still trying to build that platform as well. So all of that really does help me out. But I am going to get out of here for the night, guys. So have a great night, and eat the Paimon. Good night. Kagura's Verity eats the Paimon. Okay.